the sky is on our foes. Come so close to eternity. Our shields are ready, the guns are watching the dawn. Follow humanity, all the species are gone. The silent of the sea. She has her memory. I am the king of war. Ship must anchor, the sky is on our foes. Come so close to eternity. Our shields are ready, the guns are watching the dawn. Follow humanity, all the species are gone. The silent of the sea. She has her memory. I am the king of war. The silent of the sea. She has her memory. I am the king of war. The silent of the sea. She has her memory. I am the king of
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
And goodbye. Oh, wait, what? No.
Hello, hello.
And welcome to TaleChasers on Friday evening. With
Oh.
me, yours truly, Amber. And these are my Stargazers.
Hi.
Hello. That is correct. Hello.
Very good. Well then, let's not waste any more time and get straight into announcements. There will not be a session next week, as I will be celebrating a national holiday that evening with my family. There will be a session the week after, though, so don't.
We have a session tomorrow.
Hey.
And I think for the first time in our lives, we will have a session for the next 4 weeks. Looks at my schedule. Yeah, well, we'll have a session every week for 4 weeks straight.
That is quite the accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna snow tomorrow.
No. Yeah. Yes. I unironically had snow warning pop up
Yeah,
on
there
my
you
phone.
go.
Yeah.
It was
So,
all aligned.
yeah. But yeah, nice. It'll be Calamica tomorrow. There was, as some astute watchers may have noticed, there was not a City Below yesterday. That's because our illustrious DM and one of the players were pretty sick, and it's gonna be the final session of the adventure. So we figured that let's postpone it and have the best session we can have, because that's better than having two half-dead people, one of them being the DM, trying to get through an important and cool last session.
That's very much true.
Yeah. But for today, I shall be the recap giver.
Very good. Let's go.
Yes, last time on the gazing into the stars, where the stars align, we picked up as we had entered in to, well, what we thought was the Blue Whale, and we were ushered from this sort of reception area upwards to the bar, effectively. Well, not so much ushered, but it was more of a, there you go, there's the bar. And yeah, we went there, we sat down, and apparently all of these rats that are running around that are treated as equals in here, that we were informed of beforehand. One of the rats started speaking because Vittorio almost sat down on it and basically told me to watch it. Which Vittorio apologized and tried to figure out why this rat was talking, but it was probably magic involved. And then we order some drinks, or well, we attempt to order some drinks and food, but the barman Vincenzo was currently occupied, and he said he'll be with us soon. Lawrence struck up a conversation with this rat, and it's like, oh, are all of you magical, or is it just you? And yeah, the rat kind of explained, like, no, they're born like this, and there's many of them. He also was like very impressed by the fact that we had met what he called an enlightened one, which is a cranium rat, aka Ratigan, Tokus's familiar. But this rat in particular, that Lawrence and Vittorio, he chimed in every now and again, that they were talking with, was called Squeak 503. He also had a cousin by the name of Zip 605. And apparently, he was something called an Urvesan, which neither Vittorio nor Lawrence could figure out what the hell that was, because we don't speak Burog, so it just sounded like a very weird word. But later, when Tokas joined the conversation, he was like, oh, yeah, that means awakened. So it turns out that these rats are, in fact, awakened rats, and there's a lot of them, and also a lot of other awakened creatures that live in the city, in something called the Ervesan Rest. Or well, they don't only live there, but primarily, I presume. And the rat, at least Squeak 503, he works here in the tavern, or at the inn. He couldn't tell us his job description because that was confidential. That was confidential. And then Lawrence tried to get some information about, like, oh hey, I need to see a friend in prison. Like, are there many prisons? Is there just one? And those kinds of things. And then the Squeak 503 basically gave us the lowdown on some of the patrons of this establishment. There's someone by the name of Mortigan, which can find anything and break into anywhere for the right price, which was the first name that really came up. There's also Kazarak, which is someone we shouldn't speak to if we didn't want to become permanently incarcerated. Because apparently they don't like the fact that we would like to visit a prison or something. I don't know. And there was also a lovely guy by the name of Keelhook who can, as Squeak put it, he can help you start a war. He has like several thousands of troops, which he just, mercenaries that he hires out. Squeak also knew a couple of assassins, but, that probably didn't fit the bill for what we needed. Also, a Morensian is the owner of this lovely establishment. And
It is.
yeah, of course it is, exactly.
You never asked what the name of the guy is.
No, we didn't. I mean, was he actually in the tavern when we were there?
Let me see.
Because I don't think, I don't remember if Squeak pointed out, like, oh, that guy is the owner, or if he just
Yeah,
Oh.
he was there.
Oh, okay. Oh well.
We saw him. It was the guy that White pointed at, and he said, "Oh, that's definitely the owner."
Oh yeah. Yeah, because he looked like a siren effectively.
I'll have you know his name is Raiden.
What? Isn't there a drink that's called something with Raiden? Raiden had nothing to do with this or something.
What? What?
What?
What? No.
I'll have a look at the menu later. Anyway, we continue our conversation with the rat, and then Lawrence he basically coaxes out. Well, coaxes, that's the wrong word. He basically turns to Tokas and is like, "Hey, maybe you should take out Rat again. You know, he seems to like hold him in high reverence." So
Reverends.
reverence. Tokas pulls out Ratigan. Ratigan gets exceedingly shy and nervous because there's a lot of people looking at him, and especially the rat who's like, "Oh wow."
One of the great ones.
Pretty much.
Well, I also actually said, "Oh, I thought you were bigger."
Oh yeah, yes, I think that was the first thing they said to Ratigan. This is true.
Fucking Weasley rats.
So Ratigan was like, "Please, Master Tokas, can I go back?" And Tokas bamfed him away so he could be safe and sound in his little safe space. But then Squeak actually told us that apparently, those others from his colony is actually they're a little bit sick. And we decided that okay, we'll go check it out. There was also the fact that Tokas asked about if there was more of Ratigan's kind at the colony, and he was like, "Yeah, there should be a few of them." So yeah, then we went on a little trip. We followed this rat, and out of character, I made the joke of like, yes, the DM makes us trust this very nice, talking, cute rat, and then takes us into an alleyway, and then we get robbed. But luckily, that haven't happened yet, and we have walked around a bit through a park, and then we entered through some little a crevasse, and we find ourselves beneath the streets, effectively, in a sort of undercity, as some might call it. And
that was not what I expected at all to come from today, but I'm curious now.
Yeah. And this is basically a place for other awakened creatures and other misfits and I guess races that are not really they don't do so great on the surface in this city. And also, right before we left the place, Vittoria managed to get the password for re-entry into the bloated bounty, as it is called, and not the blue whale, because they are under new ownership.
Yeah, the old owners really had to go.
Yeah.
This woman for sure knew this and was like, "Yeah, your kind. Yeah, this is where you should go."
Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
Who knows? Maybe. Hey, did you think about it? Because maybe there was a facade that she was so bad at her job and knew she might be one of the changelings, part of the conspiracy. So she knew.
Yeah. What changeling?
You all sound like fucking crazies, guys.
Oh damn. But yes, this is where we are. We are in the city below in quotation marks because it's not the city below.
It's the below city.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's the city underneath.
We already got city below at home.
Full of rats.
I went to the city below once.
Yeah, and all I got was
what happened there?
They had rats.
We didn't see any rats.
Are you sure? Well, I guess you didn't look well enough.
Whoa. Were
That
they,
is completely fine.
were they like undead rats?
They were poopy rats.
We saw a rat. What do you mean?
I saw a rat once.
Oh.
Also,
I mean, we also saw them in the stable. Remember the little baby undead?
I mean,
who was
that's
carrying
not-
a fat rat.
Oh yeah, it did. Okay.
Yeah. See,
True.
my memory is so selective sometimes. I'm like, why do I not remember what I ate
A child.
last night for
No,
breakfast? But also me. Oh yeah, that child that once held a rat in his hand. I remember that.
Yeah.
Also, why would we ever be surprised at talking? Very good friends with the talking rat in Nova Stoya.
Have you ever thought about the fact that Ratigan and Pratigan have pretty much the same?
Yeah, it's
name
very
sense?
similar indeed.
At the time, I was like, "Oh, it just must be Ember who ran out of imagination." But now I'm like,
That
Imagination for what?
names,
for a name.
I guess, is what he was implying.
A name for
Yeah.
what?
Did you not hear what I just said?
No, sorry, I was with my somewhere
Whoa.
else with my thoughts for a moment.
Shame on
What
me.
did you say?
I said that I at one point in the story I was like, damn, Pratigan, Ratigan, that's pretty much the same name, besides the letter. And at first I just thought, oh, it's just Ember, maybe didn't really, you know, she ran out of creativity juice or something. But maybe there's something else. Maybe it's
Who is
connected.
Pratigan?
What do you mean? Who was Pratigan? You don't remember him?
His name was Pratt the Rat.
Yeah, his name was
No, I
Pratt.
always called him Pratigan.
Yeah, it was.
No.
It was.
No,
Pratt
you
the
called
rat.
him that. That doesn't mean that his name. What the fuck do you mean?
I
My
mean,
how is it my fault
don't
and
know.
my lack of creativity that you called a character something
I don't
different?
know why you're like blaming
His
I
me.
name was Pratt, and they thought he was a ratty
Oh,
individual,
fucking
so they
no,
called
it
him
was
Pratt the Rat. Like,
Yeah, which is still kind
Pratt
of
the
there,
Rat.
you know. Kind of on the nose there as well.
I was so confused who you were talking about. I'm like, Pratigan? I have not
Pratigan?
remembered any Pratigan. Is it just me that's not
Pratigan, man.
recalling
I
something?
did not remember it.
It's Pratt the rat. Oh,
That's funny.
gay moment.
literally.
Okay.
Literally, don't even know what that means.
So we're now
Oh,
in the
White's
Undercity.
flight just got cancelled.
Oh, that's...
And why is he so unlucky with flights?
Oh my god.
He's
Yeah.
very, very unlucky.
Yeah, you noticed.
He's an unlucky ducky.
I don't know about the ducky part, but I for sure agree that he's unlucky.
Hey, so we're in the Undercity.
No. We're in the
Sort
city underneath.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, guys.
Why do you hate us this much?
Why do you hate me?
What have we done to you?
I don't think a list, like, I don't think I could fill this entire session with all the things you've done to me, but
I don't know what you mean.
yeah, of course you don't.
Ah, yes.
Let's go.
Oh, I can now see. Oh, it's so grey. Oh, I missed my dark vision. I should become a warlock again.
Yeah.
No kidding.
I sold my soul to see colors and I.
This is Squeak 503.
Correct. He is here hopping about left and right with
Ah!
his little round body. Don't be so
What a-
aggressive, Tim.
Okay, this is okay.
The best way to navigate this map is to just use your keyboard while you have your token selected, because there's a little bit of sound as well. Whee!
Yeah, I noticed. Very nice.
Notice what there? What there? I notice the sound of what there?
Say very nice as I go and lower the ambient volume that is maxed out.
It's very loud here.
There.
And
It's all good.
sprinkling of water goes by.
There we go.
Yeah,
I see a door here.
I'll look at Squeak 503 first. And I was like, oh, yeah, it goes there. It's like, right? And where to then?
Don't worry, I was on my way to give a little what's it called?
TED Talk.
A short recap myself while Gabe catches up with Tokas for some reason being.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, Brandon is in Foundry,
Yeah.
and Gabe is not.
I see.
This rat is actually
Very
does
well,
some
Amber.
TED Talks about
You-
the bubonic plague and us.
God damn.
The bubon. Yes.
Cam, please go ahead and give give this little world recap to this new viewer that has arrived.
No, I'm not gonna give a whole world recap.
No, okay, I see,
No,
but
that's what we
okay.
do.
If I had to give a world recap, we'd also be here for a week. So,
It all
let me sit you
started-
all down for 28,000 years of history.
Okay.
First day.
Stretched out.
Oh my god, the dragon man is Zarius. He's not a dragon humanoid hybrid, though I think he wishes he was.
What do you mean I am a dragon?
He's
the
a
fuck you on
dragon born, we
about?
call him a lizard folk. 'cause it's
No,
That's
I
true.
am
Due to
a
unforeseen
dragon.
circumstances, he is in fact a dragon now, but...
Also, no, that's wrong. I'm better than a dragon. I'm the best thing that exists.
Yeah, the best man thing that's ever happened to this world is Zarius.
He
Yeah.
may or may not have a dragon heart implanted in his chest, because once upon a time he may or may not have died very gruesomely, and we had a dragon's heart on hand.
I mean, that's
Yeah, we just happened to have
speculative.
that. Anyway.
The lizard man is delusional, yes.
Whoa!
Lulu.
I am
He
not
is incredibly
delusional.
Delulu, but because he has really high charisma, he can make all of his Delulus come true Lulus.
Yeah, it's true.
Everyone else can be just as delulu as I am.
Yeah, that's just what it's all about, charisma and illusion magic.
At which point, I'm no longer delulu, because, you know, it's just fact at that point.
Yeah, it becomes fact. Your truth becomes everyone's truth, and that is just fine. That is how some other people did it too in this world, but
Yeah,
that's a day
just
for a
call- just
28,000
call me the
year history
CIA.
recap.
Oh wait, you mean not IRL? Just call me the CIA, mother flippers.
You are right, if everyone is Delulu, then nobody is Delulu. We have manifested a new norm.
Inception.
Correct. Alright, with Gabe finally in Foundry. The guys were left behind, but don't worry about that.
Yeah, I'm having a
Nothing
rough
bad
time.
could happen. Nothing could
My
bad can happen
internet
to you
is
down here.
down.
I'll move you. Come here, little one.
Thank you.
Damn, that was it.
No,
So sweet.
it's for the less able, you know. Like that's what I am right now.
Why am I still something? Oh,
I don't know.
why I'm still something.
Why are you still what?
We're gonna just pretend Lawrence is here.
Oh,
Uh,
are you gonna pretend that there's light here? Yes, please.
Yeah, I was literally about to say there's like no light at all. Well, you could buy a torch yourself. They're really cheap. You can get them when you start adventuring.
You know, I
We
can,
have a
yeah, I
human
can just get a
torch.
lantern. That's also fine. It's more of a for the viewers, you know.
Oh yeah, of course.
No,
There we
literally.
go. Yeah, I'm doing that for the viewers, so they don't have to view the world in black and white. Isn't
Yeah.
that great?
It's pretty.
All right. We can finally start again.
The Delulu thickens. Oh no.
Oh my lord. Okay. Stargazers.
Yeah.
You descend down into the labyrinthine underbelly of the city. The tunnels echo with the distant sounds of the bustling street below. Nope, above. Growing more and more distant. The air goes from smoggy to stale to slightly fresher again as it grows damp, as do the walls of the tunnel around you. And soon, you can hear the rushing of nearby water. Your flickering torchlight barely penetrates the depths of these shadows as you see cavern walls, hard-packed dirt, intermingling with bricks, rotten wood, and parts of cobblestone streets. As you tread forward into what seems like a fragment of a bygone era, the scent of earth, of lichen, of damp stone fills your nostrils. And you can see buildings, once a part of a thriving city, swallowed by the earth. And forgotten. A foundation laid over them. And a new city continuing on without all of these buildings, these streets that once held so many people. The Nest, as it is known, is not a place that anyone would stumble across by chance. No. Coming here is a deliberate choice. A sanctuary concealed within a web of tunnels right below everyone's feet. Squeak hops out in front of you, climbing down from the person who carried him around, which was Lawrence, to lead you further down into the depths. And soon you reach a very rickety-looking bridge that surely cannot hold more than one person, and even seems to wobble as the rather voluptuous rat bounces up and down on the planks, indicating that this is the way forward.
Look at the rickety bridge. I look at Darius. Yeah, you should probably go last.
I look at Vittorio offended. We weigh the same thing! Especially with all those heavy-ass swords on your ass.
Well, I'll go second to last and you can go last. Should be fine. Tokas, why don't you go first then? Follow our good friend
I
Squeak.
don't carry 6 swords on my ass and I don't have 50,000 pounds of cash. Gonna start making my way over.
Making my way downtown.
I bet Vittorio's heavier with all of his gear.
Squeak climbs on a rock on the other side and waves at you. This way!
I follows the squeaker.
I wait on Tokas to follow the squeaker.
Wish I could do it myself, but I can't.
Damn.
We'll move Tokas, don't worry.
Thank you.
Lawrence up next.
Hello.
I suppose if I must.
That was a very good Lawrence impression.
Thanks. I'm really good at playing all of you.
I think I think I'm the champion of playing Tokas.
No,
I don't know, I think you failed that challenge a while ago.
Zars is going really slow because he's like he's not happy about it. He looks at the water for a moment and then keeps walking. No.
There's a sound of like hefty groaning as you step foot onto the bridge, Arias.
At the moment he's halfway, you know, where that point where people feel confident enough they can make it to the other side if they're on the high thing. He just starts. He just breaks out. He runs.
God.
He just like. I'm safe. I'm fine.
Arias, can you make me a run check?
Well, not which one? What's it? What was the skill that I'm proficient in?
Running.
Where is it? Stunts.
Oh,
Are you gonna do a stunt?
Oh, you want to make a stunt?
It's like parkour. It's like balance. Like it's not.
My God, you're gonna cartwheel out of here.
Oh.
Yeah, if you're gonna do a stunt, you're gonna cartwheel. Alright, so Zarius gets about halfway onto the bridge, and then he goes rigid and like stiff like a candle, and he does like a front flip and like a cartwheel to get off the bridge.
Concerning.
But,
Oh, impressive!
I just don't like water.
I mean, enough to make a cartwheel, apparently.
Well, no, I was confident I could get off that way easier.
Right. Amber, do these mushrooms look like anything? Anything that should not be touched?
I mean, they are bright blue and purple.
Uh-huh. May I make
Some of
a...
my favorite colors.
May I make
Yeah.
a purple?
Fairy colors!
Yeah.
Yeah, those are fairy colors. Yeah, sure.
Well, they said
Yeah,
favorite
sure.
colors, but fairy colors also works.
Well, I thought you said fairy colors. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
No,
You're
they're
so
fairy.
okay,
They're
you don't have to
they're now
worry.
fairy colors. They're now fairy colors.
Fairy colors.
I don't think we have herbalism fixed yet. That's fine.
Fixed what?
No, like I don't think I can roll this from my actual item.
Why?
I mean, I thought it didn't work before, but I'll make it. Okay.
I think it's other games where you can't do that.
It might be. Yeah. So just...
Yeah, I know. Well, Foundry games are the same, but like.
No, that's not
Kill
what
this
I
group.
mean.
Damn it, Clarence, why are you gonna be so mean to Amber's Foundry?
Yeah. I would also like to really truly know everything there is about this. I believe I can add my.
I don't know, have you read a book about this?
No, I don't, because that feat is not allowed.
That's the worst.
For good reason.
Yeah, I know.
90% of the reason is that I can't stand it when people say, I read a book about that once.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, no, it's only on intelligence checks for botanists.
You say people, but I only heard Ferrers ever do that.
It's
Yeah.
Otis Ferris, making everything.
I didn't want to
like
attack
bad
him, like,
breaking up.
I didn't want to, like, go straight for the throat, but
You did
that's
when you
kind of what it
removed the
is.
feet.
Yeah, it's true.
Alright.
What is it?
What?
I thought you were rolling something else, but...
Oh, this is for intelligence only. Though I guess this should technically be intelligence as my identifying something, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie, then it is not a 24, then it is a 20, and then I will add the D6. Which is a 2, so it's a 22.
Alright.
Yeah, can't believe the DC was 23. Oh. She laughed.
Asking for it.
Yeah.
You're
I think we should
asking
mention
for it.
that.
Let's have a look.
I did my job.
You did your job, you cartwheeled across.
Oh, yes.
I have no
Yeah,
idea
you
what
did
is actually happening.
But also as a Twitch moderator.
Well, if only you had come to the
Fortunately,
If
I was
only
running
you'd
for
come.
light. That was cancelled.
Well, you currently made your way down in the Undercity with Squeak. You were here last session, so you know that, and you crossed a bridge, which is a terrifying experience for Zarius. So he decided to cartwheel across instead of like walking like a normal human being.
He did that great, mind you. He did like fantastic. He could truly belong with the clowns.
You can't breed the clown out of. Something the same. That.
All right. All right, Vittorio. It is a little strange, but I suppose Is it ever truly too strange? You're pretty sure you're looking at mushrooms that may or may not contain psilocybin. Or, as known in the common tongue, you know, psychoactive regions.
Oh,
Magic mushrooms.
oh,
But they're not like the kind that let you cast magic.
no, no.
You could probably use like minute doses of this to create sleep camp.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
That's actually that's a pretty good idea. I'll look,
Tripping balls make sure that you can't have very bad nightmares, right? But only tiny bits.
but only tiny. I'll look at Squeak. I'm like, yeah. I like look at Squeak. I look around and then back to Squeak.
Squeak
like,
looks at you.
yeah, like, is it fine if I try and like harvest a tiny bit of these?
Squeak looks at you. His nostrils, like his little whiskers, they kind of like twitch, and he says, "Why are you asking me?"
Just making sure, you know. Wouldn't want to piss someone off, I suppose.
Oh, well, they can't speak. They're not like me.
Well,
He says,
yeah,
Hell,
yeah. He's like, well, no. If they were, I would have assumed they would have said something while I was looking at them.
"Well, you never know. They could be very shy."
True.
But I walked past them like at least 100 times.
he can count up to 100. This is crazy.
He has more intelligence than some of you. Like,
I was about to say, this man has 10 intelligence. He is very smart.
Oh my
Or maybe some of us are very stupid.
god. Yeah.
Some specific people.
Yeah.
some of us just act more stupid than we really are, you know.
Yeah, like me.
Amber, I'll take
Real.
take a piece of cloth out from the herbalism kit and try and like, you know, just harvest like 2 or something, if that is fine.
Sure,
Very well.
you can pluck them.
I will pluck them, and then I will look into how I can make that into sleep cap later.
You absolute plucker.
Yeah.
Just eat them now, Vittorio. What could go wrong?
No, that's
Eat them
okay.
raw.
I remember. He probably even says as he's like picking them, he's like, remember that one time with the really big mushroom in Black Claw?
And you guys just fought it for no reason.
I'll have you know there were some spores involved.
Yeah. Sure.
Sure thing.
Sure, if that's
No.
what
Sorry,
Mr.
it's
Witchy
too
has to
delusional.
say.
It's like, no, I'll remember that the next time I think that something is attacking everyone. I'll just not deal with it.
Wow.
Makes me wonder the kind of like reason for doing it. Like it's a creature that has adapted to making itself a threat. You hallucinate into
lizard-
making it a threat.
Oh my lord. I saw a vote that said, "Is the lizard man smelly?"
Oh no!
Yeah. Yes, but even worse one, apparently.
Yes, he is.
He's a stinky man.
I'm not smelly!
And it's really hard
Yes.
getting in under those
Smelly.
scales, you know.
Yeah. A diet of
true.
bees is also very, is not good for you, you know?
It's questionable, yeah. It makes him really flatulent as well. With all the bees he's eating.
This hurts. My soul.
Stop eating bees then, like, come on.
I bathe. Ah! Oh no!
Oh wow, I can't believe you stepped on Squeak. Damn.
No, that would like be an instant kill. I don't want to do that.
It's okay, I can take it!
And then you hear someone behind. No, he can't!
No, it's true, he really cannot.
Poor guy.
My breath actually leak on him on accident. He just dies.
Whoa.
Damn, you're rude, man.
He just has 1 HP. I need to be
You
careful.
see, Zarus is stinky on the outside, but also on the inside.
What the
Yeah,
fuck? I mean, I do have the lowest dark powers, I think.
No, that's true.
real.
Yeah,
I do have
was,
that.
It's real rough, though.
yeah, but that was kind of, fate intervened and, yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Are you eating
Oh.
something, White?
Yeah, he's munching some crunchy things.
I actually just decided to crunch on the ice at the bottom of my iced tea.
As you would.
That's what it sounds like, but
It
it's also
feels
very
because it's all
respectable.
fun and I'm chewing on ice. Really acknowledge the consequences of the Industrial Revolution.
It's true.
I'd love to that.
Oh, damn. I also just noted that Squeak 503 has a red outline. Very strange.
I'm gonna
Don't
send
worry
Am-
about it.
Oh, don't worry about it.
I'm gonna
He's
send
just a
Amber
little
a
guy.
DM.
Yeah.
You send me a DM.
Yeah.
Why? What are you doing?
Sarah's gonna be like, I pickpocket Squeak.
I step on him.
This is
when
completely
nobody's looking.
unrelated.
Oh yeah, I could do that.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought
Probably.
that's probably that's the easiest. No. But yeah,
I'm-
that.
I'm going to buy 2,000 rat traps and place them beneath the city.
That is true. That is true.
I'm trying to move forward, but I see Squeak stop, so I'm like,
He turns around and he says, Would you like to meet Cinders first? Or do you want to go to the market? Can I offer you something to drink? I feel like I should do that.
I think we just had something to drink. The Azarius thinks in his black void of a memory. Last session.
Yeah, we did have some food and drink before we got here. This is correct. Sarius will remember this.
Okay.
Very polite of him.
Oh no, I fell off the stairs.
Oh, no.
Ugh.
Who's Cinders?
Well, he's very smart.
Is it normal for this place to be so devoid? Really
Well,
empty.
normally not, but everybody is feeling a little bit under the weather, you see.
Ah. I don't know if this is degrading, but would it be easier if one of us carried you?
The Lords carried him most of the way. He's only just gotten off.
Oh, okay.
No, it's okay.
This is a pretty big place.
Oh, that's a big ass hamster.
That's offensive.
What do you mean? That's
That's a rat
out of character. That's mock. That's not sorry. Sorry, so we're going to be like.
I don't know if it's the beginning, but do you mind being carried? Zarus 2 seconds later. Wow, that's a fat fucking hamster. First of all, not hamster. Second of all, calling him fat. Damn.
It's called him fat. I called him big. That's very different. A very different something.
Absolute
God,
damn,
you can't
Zarus.
say these things.
Yeah, facts.
It
Tell
was
him
so
off.
offensive.
Yeah,
Like
literally.
innately.
Literally.
Oh, my lord. Squeak leads you guys into another building that has been partially collapsed and then reconstructed again,
What the fuck
which
did he
appears to serve as a smithy. It has like a little furnace.
No way! These
And
rats
those-
are in the fucking Bronze Age.
do? Why do you utter such words sometimes?
Dead ass. You
God.
understand that, like,
No,
the technological ramifications of rats being able to forge equipment.
Wait until you see these rats wield last guns. Wait
Oh
until you see them
my
wield-
like, yeah,
Lord.
don't worry about it. It's like that one episode from Love, Death, and Robots.
Yeah, most assuredly. It has a little like wooden sign at the front, which reads "The Twisted Forge."
Twisted
Fates.
Forward.
Mm-hmm. And when you enter, you immediately get this sense of like crampedness. This place looks far too small to house any kind of functioning forge, but the sound of clinking metal and the sweltering heat of fire immediately blows up into your face. A soft glow of fire and embers emanates from the forge in the far corner of the room.
Amber,
Yes.
is this rat forging with iron drums?
Jesus.
It's very
Need to
important
know.
because if this rat is forging with steel, that means the amount of heat that this forge can produce is ridiculous, and it means that this rat is as advanced as modern forging in the human
No,
world.
it's like Bronze Age forging. Okay, please leave this rat alone. He's also not a rat.
The hamster.
What is
A
he?
big
He's a
one.
hamster. It was literally a hamster.
Man,
The only
kinda-
looking hamster.
He kind of looks a little bit, like a little bit, like Larsen, the
Like
raccoon.
He's
like the
an-
Sid rat.
He's
Like
an,
this.
he's an Earthman.
He kind of looks like an Urkin. He does have like some features that make his face like markedly different. He doesn't have the typical like raccoon, like what do you call them? The big black spots around the face, and he has like a little pink button nose. So maybe he's just a very, very weird giant hamster walking on two legs.
The weird was kind of out of pocket, honestly, but I get it.
Well, he's very large, so you know it's kind of I imagine it's
Okay,
like
yes.
strange.
Right. Okay. I still vaguely there, but you know.
I
Uh-huh.
either need this man's names to be Hammond or like Psyop said, Biggie Cheese. That's my
Can
two
you
guesses.
stop? There's
It's a
no
psyop.
Biggie Cheese. I hate Biggie Cheese. I would never name any character Biggie Cheese.
I don't know, Amber. You seem to really like it when he appeared in my sessions.
No, I
all
really
that.
didn't. I literally cried when Biggie Cheese appeared in your game.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
it was pretty
Oh,
funny.
That's because
Because
he-
Biggie Cheese told me to kill my whole family and burn the whole country down.
Why not?
He appeared when I prayed for the first time to the gods. Biggie Cheese appeared in front of me and said, "Kill everyone. It is your birthright." And I said, "What?"
It is your destiny, Alex.
Oh yeah, it's my
To
destiny. It's
dream
even
of a
worse than
world
my
on
birthright.
fire.
That's why they tell you to never meet your heroes, you know.
Yes, you
That's
can have
true.
the token.
Thank you, thank you.
Can I have the cheese, though?
Yes.
No cheese for you,
Thank
sorry.
Or just milk derivative. Squeak
Yes.
kind of like crouches down and then jumps up on the desk because it's slightly too high for him to stand comfortably on two legs and peep over it. And he says, "Oh, Sinris, hello! I brought these people from above, but like, don't worry, they're like really nice. I think, yeah,
I broke through it.
and they want to help us with their problem."
Yeah, totally.
Fuck.
What did we
Yeah,
read?
things into the black void again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Squeak 503 here said that a lot of his kind was sick, so figured we could see if we could help, maybe. Damn, a D100.
Does he put down his smithing hammer and put the crown on his head, then turn to us as he sits in his chair or his throne and
No,
says,
but he does kind of
"I'm
like
the
swipe away some metal shavings from the table, and like stacks away what looks to be like a pile of notes made on scrap paper.
Oh, I was gonna say, oh, Amber, what do they say? Then I realized they are probably in Burakian.
Yeah, he does not understand. You don't understand the
Oh,
word
yeah,
of what he
no.
writes.
You don't
I
understand
mean, it's
hamster
in
talk.
it's squeakish. Squeak speak.
Yeah, it's squeak speak, indeed. You know, it would make sense that this was an actual undercity, and you know the guys connected all the way back to Blackpool. But hey, it's you know,
And I can't
Imagine
wait for
how-
the Skaven to win this game.
yeah.
The Skaven who are already in the Bronze Age.
We lost.
Only
got
the
dwarf-
Bronze Age. Damn.
Where they're so close to, yeah, but they develop
But they
through
were
a new
born
age
2
every
years ago.
week. Yeah, I was gonna say they were born like 6 weeks ago.
Yeah. You know
They're
what? I
playing
can't
like
wait.
those mobile games
Oh.
underneath the city, you know, where you slowly develop through the ages.
Yeah. I'm super impressed though with them because they're in the Bronze Age and they don't have access to the metals required to make bronze. So, like,
You mean everybody, like, if humans have access to them, they do too.
no, Amber, you don't
they
understand.
were just so
There were
delulu
only,
they
like,
became true Lulu.
Yep.
There were only like 2 places in like the Mediterranean or something where you could get the materials to make bronze.
Well,
And
do you
then
think this is
when
the
people were, like,
Mediterranean?
Clearly.
no, it's not. But there's no fucking way like the Burag happens to have both of these things.
Well, you see.
Well, you
Here's
see,
a-
I manifested it, and so they did.
Okay.
Amber decided there would be, and so there is.
Yeah.
Amber controls the speed at which lobsters die.
And I also
You know what,
control
she
the
does.
speed at which hamsters develop.
Don't worry, Amber.
I honestly love that for you.
Technologically. Yeah. It's a great look, Amber. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't worry, Amber. I got your back.
Anyway,
Oh.
the large rat raccoon hamster.
Nice.
One
A
of
lot
the
things
three.
at once.
Most of you are not. Most of you are not versed in animals, anyways.
Damn, Amber, are you telling me I can make a beast lord check?
Beast lore?
Yeah, you could
Okay,
have.
bees, because Zarius is hungry.
Okay,
Somebody does.
I'll make a beast lord check.
You know Zarius is about to kill this person's.
I don't know why you
wonder
keep
sword.
like.
Eats him.
Yeah, he's probably an Urkin Ferris.
Yeah,
No.
that's what I thought before this roll, and I will keep thinking it.
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
No.
He turns to all of you and he says,
Okay.
"A strange lot you all are." In a very deep voice.
It's coming from the hamster.
Mm-hmm. He
Well, this
stands
is
maybe 3.5 feet tall, but he has a
Wow.
very deep, booming voice.
He's about the height of my, the base of my surround sound system.
Yes. Of course. He's wearing like a little green, like leather apron and a scarf around his neck.
Well, I suppose we're a bit of a strange lot. It's not the first time we've heard that.
And you just happen to stumble across one another? He kind of throws out into the room.
Well, no. We
Well-
were kind of part of a circus.
Victor's looks at you.
I look at him back. Like we were all in the same cart. Really, that's where we met. Ringleader didn't really like, they assigned us carts and we were in the same one.
I thought, I think he wondered how we met Squeak,
Oh,
or no?
Faithful.
I look at the potentially Urkin.
We all look
Stares
at
right back at you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ah.
I almost accidentally sat on poor Squeak, but luckily he spoke up and well, and
Does not surprise me.
well, it was a bit dark in the inn. I apologize and points to Lauren.
Yeah, I did.
Points to
Did
Lauren.
apologize.
No, point to Lawrence. And Lawrence over there, he started talking a bit with Squeak, and then, yeah, we all kind of had a little chat.
Right. Kind of like clears his throat. And so you immediately came to the conclusion that you could help us with our predicament.
Well, maybe not everyone else, but I can heal most wounds.
You'd be surprised how
ailments.
often we get caught up with helping people.
It's almost like we're trying to do good things.
And often failing at them miserably, but we are trying.
Speak for yourself.
Well,
I'd like to
sorry.
agree with Lawrence here.
But, yeah, beyond what Lawrence has in terms of ways of healing people, we have a herbalist and an alchemist as well, so yeah, we might be able to help in some way.
We too had a herbalist. And their remedies help for a time, but people get sick again and again and again.
But it kind of sounds like there's a source somewhere.
They thought so
Reinfection is
too.
supposed to be low once a subject has been impacted by something. But that keeps happening. Maybe something else to it. Maybe something to do with this too. Roughly when did this start?
No more than a few months ago.
Symptoms?
Lethargy. Mostly. Repeated vomiting. Death in some cases.
So, maybe the water?
I was thinking the same. Death could come on as a result of the dehydration, the loss of too much fluid. And the body being unable to replenish it. Any bleeding?
None that I have seen.
Mm.
Could be a contaminated food source.
Food poisoning would...
Could even be a larger food source, like, for example, there might be a small amount of a type of poison or chemical, water that doesn't have much of an impact on larger Creatures, but at a smaller scale. Well, it's clear as a throat. It has a more lethal impact.
Well, I mean, before we go off too much of a tangent, would you accept our help if we were offering it?
You can tell he takes a little while to contemplate your presence here. But eventually his shoulders kind of slump in a very human manner. You're already here now. What did he promise you in return?
Nothing.
Although you do look like a smith, I could purchase something.
Sorry, yes.
Actually,
No,
Now,
I say
uh,
purchase.
That he did.
Zaris, one thing at a time, Zaris.
But yes, he hasn't promised anything, and we're not here to reap any bounty or reward. We're also, I suppose, oftentimes find ourselves in these kind of philanthropic situations. So I guess trying will hurt nobody.
Yeah. You know, people are dying,
We-
and we don't like that.
Yeah, we do have our own goal and reason why we came to this city. That doesn't run parallel to this. But if you can aid us in that regard at some point, or if you can, after we help you, that would be appreciated. There's no commitment in doing so. We help freely and of our own will and own via coalition without any
Hope for a reward.
yeah, without anyone to reap any reward. Desire for personal advancement or gain.
I think you're getting the point across.
I like to do that sometimes.
In the end, you know, nothing's promised. You don't have to give us anything. We'll also, you know, not look down on getting anything. But that's not the purpose. But I understand, at least where I'm from, often it's also seen as rude to not give anything. So you know, it really what you'd prefer, really.
Nothing. We're not here for any reason. I don't know why people are still squabbling about this. We just want to help. If
I don't
it's
know.
possible and we are allowed to do so, then we would gladly offer our services. As my friends here already mentioned, we have a herbalist, we have a healer, and we have an alchemist. We're quite a troop, I suppose. We should be furnished ample enough to try and deal with this disease, if that is what it is. If it's not, then we'll do as much as we can to figure out its nature. I believe that is the source of the problem, and the first step to take to figure out a solution to this conundrum.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You see his little nose kind of like twitch as he is in thought. Very well. You're free to move around. Know that you will be supervised.
Thank you.
No worries.
Yeah, and I can't help but wonder: is there an actual blacksmith around? I mean, I could.
He's
Are you-
literally forging in front of us.
No, I thought he
Is there
was.
someone else
He's
other than
sitting.
you?
He's sitting behind a desk. He's not forging.
What was the clink, clink, clink we heard then?
Him tinkering away.
Oh, it's Tinker. Looks at Togas. No, but I could use a new shield. You know, I kind of destroyed my old one.
I suppose so. Well,
I don't know if you
Perhaps
feel
we
any.
could work something out.
that's something that maybe can
Yeah,
be done.
I'd appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Squeak, are you okay with showing us around to the place so we don't have to just stumble about?
Of course.
And we'd be supervised by you. I look at the big hamster.
The bigger hamster, god darn it.
I forgot his name.
You never asked.
No, yeah, but out of character, I forgot his name. We do know his name because Squeak said it.
Binders.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
It's Citrus.
It's true, it's Sinris.
Speaking of that, Victoria's like, oh, well, since I guess we're fine, now, should probably introduce us as well. I'm Vittorio. Any gestures towards Darius?
I'm Darius, also known as the Withered Rose. You'll be hearing from me soon, I hope. Just in general.
Right, I am Tokus Top, the alchemist and tinkerer and wizard and merchant and a few more things.
Vincent. Just Vincent.
And
Yes, I'm Lawrence.
And our odd bunch of people, our little group, we're the Stargazers.
Interesting, he says, but you get the feeling it's not quite so interesting to him.
Lied already, damn. Untrustworthy.
No, it's okay. Beneath the desk is like a wanted poster. It's like, interesting.
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 Right, well,
Rats.
He turns to Squeak, and he speaks in a language that I think only one of you understands. It's the plain common tongue of the people of the Burag.
Oh, sad.
So it's only Tokas who understands. They're free to Ryrat's place. I don't think he's coming back. Squeak kind of like makes like a nervous chittering sound, which doesn't translate to anything. And then says, "Of course." And then he turns to you guys. Shall we go then?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
sounds good.
He flops off of the desk.
I look to Squeak as he flops down. You think you can show us a way to find, other, what did you call them? Awakened ones? Someone akin to the friend I showed you before in the tavern.
He looks up at you, which is... He doesn't have to tilt his head up all the way like he does with the other people. Well, I think Ryrat used to know a place where there were a few. I guess I can ask around if you'd like.
That'd be very helpful. Thank you very much.
Of course. No problem.
I suggest splitting up, but you need to keep an eye on us, don't you?
He he looks up at you, his little nose twitches, and he says, "No, that's okay. There's a lot of people keeping eyes on you now."
Sorry, it's immediately like...
The swarm of rats.
Sorry.
The CR20 swarm of rats.
You do feel a little washed. Sorry.
Okay,
Oh my god. Guys, we're gonna have a problem, okay? So, we're gonna have Tokas, right? You're gonna get Ratigan close to these awakened rats, and then he's gonna reconnect to the hive mind, and then we're gonna have a whole bunch of issues.
Oh god, you'd be
What?
right. Out of character.
Of course.
It's like, okay, so
Mind flare in your brain.
So
Become
I was
alive
thinking.
like this.
So I was thinking, what if we split up Tokas and Vittorio, and have Tokas look at the water, and Vittorio at the food? or the other way around.
Yeah, well, that could work. Squeak, I take it that the herbalist you had is not around anymore.
No. He left a couple of weeks ago. He said he wanted to check out if the water was okay, but then he did not come back. Sometimes people just don't come back.
You know,
What's
Squeak,
The water was not
if
okay.
there is a
I'm not
chance of
sending
poisoning,
alone now.
if there's a chance of poisoning in the water, then someone goes and check the water and they don't come back. I feel like there's something more than just poison in the water.
There,
Feel like that might be the first place we should head to.
Yeah. Also, are those
Or-
goats?
What?
Swerves his head.
What?
Holy shit.
Here.
The rats have access to animal husbandry. The level of technological
we have-
advancement these
we have-
guys are at.
We have goats. And also
Right.
and also crabs.
What the
Wait,
fuck?
do they?
They
What
have
do they do to the
I-
crabs? Milk
they
them?
have tiny crabs.
Let's see.
They have pet crabs, yeah.
Okay, so since they practice animal husbandry, right? I got a big question. And they have access to milk, right? Because goat milk, right? Are they making cheese for themselves?
They must. I
I
assume.
have an even more important question. Have they discovered the wheel?
Yeah, they're made by rats for rats. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, they know what circles are.
They know
I don't know why everybody's like, oh, have they discovered like there's some sort of primitive society that has never been in contact with like the
rats.
outside world.
They're not supposed
They don't
to
even have
know
opposable thumbs.
What do you mean? They literally live right
Yeah.
under a normal civilization. What do you expect of them to just be like, oh,
It doesn't fucking matter.
Discover
They're
fire.
humanoid big rats that are fucking.
I don't know,
dumber than
Mark.
that.
Does the dog that has lived with you for the past like 10 years suddenly start playing RuneScape on your computer? No.
cast a
What?
magic spell and give it the same intelligence as a human being? Maybe.
Well, then it would kill itself because that's what every fucking animal that gains sentience does.
Except
How do
these
you
rats.
know that?
This rat is still alive, isn't it?
I'm
Yeah.
talking
he's
about
the
real life,
503rd
okay, Amber?
iteration.
Stop confusing the
Oh
defense
no,
world.
he dies in like 2 years. I'm so sad.
Oh,
Ah,
Oh,
But-
okay. Yeah,
but
but Tokus is right. We should check out that water source.
yeah, especially since we might be dealing with maybe there's a problem that's let's call it more up our alley in that water.
Tentacle monsters.
Me
well,
with
I
my
mean-
city
One time.
spell list 2 seconds into the city. Oh, so anyways, let's go fight tentacle monsters.
Oh, well, if we expect a fight, I might ask if I can already purchase the shield if he has one.
Oh, Mark, you need to get a custom made. They're only made for rat sizes, and you're too big.
That's
Mark,
true.
the best
he's
you
not
can
a-
get right now is a buckler, because that's how small these shields are for you.
hey man, a
Oh,
Oh,
bucket
yeah,
is
no,
a bucket.
Zars is fine. How
These are
expensive is
these
a buckler? I'm paying for it.
18.
Yeah?
18 plat.
Stop it, that's not true.
Not a lot, honestly.
18 plat. It's because you're consuming this entire community's worth of metal to make a shield in your size.
Well,
Pretty
no,
much.
it's
They
a
actually need
buckler
to
because then
use
it's
the
a shield in
coinage
their
from the
size.
metal. No.
It's a shield for them, but you know. They're just little guys.
They're small boys.
Yeah, I can't wait for the awakened rat phalanx to show up later.
Oh,
I can't wait. I
man.
can't wait for the rat ogrins.
Right
that
now,
they
we will
try
sell
to-
you a buckler for 6 gold, which is
Hey.
the normal price
6
for a
gold?
buckler.
Yeah, no, I mean Zarius will gladly give it. To, like,
Whoa.
Oh no,
purchase it.
60
gold?
gold is a lot.
Yeah, it's
Don't
quite
worry,
big.
guys. I'm
That's
still
a
above
price.
my
That's a normal price for a
threshold.
buckler.
Shoddy craftsmanship as well.
What do you mean, shoddy craftsmanship?
What do you mean? It might be for. Are you assuming just because they're rats, Tokas? That's racist.
Yeah, it is.
So 6 gold.
But they're rats.
I am above my greedy threshold, so I'm fine.
You
He's
above
changed
your,
as
we're
a
gonna
man.
put you down threshold, yeah.
Do you have? Do you have bucklers as in the dragon ember, or do I need to put that down myself?
Yeah, you can pull them from the compendium. It's in the item compendium for Artharian items.
Before
Just
the
use the
item
search function in the
but you're
compendium.
not allowed to pull it up.
Amber.
Don't
quick
say that.
question.
Yes.
How much gold has Zarius lost since descending down here to pickpockets? Because
Zarius
then
is
he might
keeping
be
very
under his
active
greedy
eye on this
threshold.
thing.
Okay.
Mostly because he knows he will get in trouble because he'll murder whatever steals from him. He's not a good person
Sadly for
anymore.
all the 6-fingered urchins in this town, I put all my gold in stocks, so I have nothing on me.
I don't own any money.
I don't know, man. I have this picture of this cool monkey where with a griffin on his head, and that is worth all the money I have in me.
Yep.
The 20 platinum.
Incredible
You have
idea.
a total of 20 platinum to your name?
Yeah, I told you I invested in NFTs.
That makes
In a
sense.
single NFT, which I hold, which is a picture of the
Vasily.
the Grand. No, it's the Grand Duke NFT.
Oh,
It's a
Oh,
monkey,
the
but
Grand Duke.
it looks like a Grand Duke Vorgan. It's the old Grand Duke, so it's like, rarer.
Oh yeah, of
Oh,
course.
It's a rare breed
I would love
edition.
if I was a fucking teenager in Ostoya, I would love some like Crimson Court baseball cards,
Yeah,
It
that's
probably
true.
is, like you do some bloodletting, and every time you do it, they give you like a sticker. And with enough stickers, you buy like a pack of figurines, and then you've got like, oh, I've got Grand Duke Koshevak, no borders addiction, oh. And then the other kid
man.
comes out.
It has
gacha
20
game.
more. It has 20 more
my-
attack power than the normal version.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't believe you have the 923 Catalina Volpescu ball gown edition of this one.
Yeah.
No.
That's a rare edition. That Dead Winter Gala was horrible.
Oh, you got the mint edition super rare human Vorgan fucking card? That's rare. They don't make that anymore.
Terror Behemoth transformation? I can't believe you get that. That's worth 50 gold pieces.
Well, my parents love me.
Oh my god. Vampire trading cards.
I would play that.
Yeah, we should do that. We should. Amber, start drawing. Come on.
Leave me alone, please.
We've reached a new
Come on,
low.
start drawing.
I summon my Baron
Literally.
Vasily in attack mode.
Yeah,
My
Baron
goodness
Vasily
gracious.
goes.
Vasily!
If I play Baron Vasily in attack mode, I get to special summon Lawrence, the Stargazer, in
Yeah,
defense mode.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah, but what you
Yeah,
didn't
it's
know
true.
is that I revealed my trap card, Catalina Volpescu, and your entire hand has to be discarded now.
Oh
Oh,
no.
what the fuck?
That's
That's
fine because of the
property you
start of
own
your
is
next turn.
discarded.
You can
Oh my
draw
God.
from your deck again. And since you've drawn from your deck 2 Lawrences, you can place down 2 more Lawrences on your turn. And as there are 3 Lawrences in play, you can enter Ascendance.
Oh my god,
And
I can't
summon one
believe you're playing
caster.
the controversial Duke Vorgan deck, where if Duke Vorgan is drawn, we flip a coin and on the heads, you discard your entire field, and on tails, I discard my entire field. I can't believe he would turn on me.
I
So quirky.
sacrifice my 3 Lawrences to summon the Star Child in attack mode! You with an attack on your life points directly! It's over, Kaiba! Oh, sorry.
He got fucking
Anyway.
excited then. He just
Anyway,
fucking
besides Mark
full said
Mike,
that. He's like, oh, sorry guys, sorry, I don't know what happened there. I got a bit excited.
My deck has no pathetic card. Alright, let's go to that water. Let's go. Oh, they're very far away.
As we're walking along, I'll ask Squeak. I was like, how come you've managed to not get sick?
Suspicious.
I don't know.
Have you been drinking water from here?
No, the tap room.
I mean, I guess I haven't been home much, since I've been doing a lot of work in the city.
This This might be an offensive question, Squeak, but
Again.
what
You keep saying
First time today. This might
What?
be offensive, but
what species were the people that got sick?
What do you mean?
Oh my god, Mark.
Okay,
Why would you say that?
so you're like an enlightened, like
No, I'm not
Right.
enlightened.
awakened rat.
Yep.
So were the other citizens here like? Were the other citizens all awakened rats, or maybe an awakened cow, or an awakened dog?
Those don't live here. They
So
often
that-
live above ground. People don't like us as much as
So they're
awakened
all
dogs, I guess.
So they're all awakened rats.
Yeah.
Just the existence of awakened dogs.
Okay, awakened.
It would also be very difficult for the awakened horses to get down here, you know.
he's so smart and cute, man.
And this streams from the north.
Yeah.
There might actually be something in the water. As you said, you've not been here for a while. We've been working. You haven't drank anything. You've not gotten sick. Well, I mean, Sintra seems fine today. I mean, I assume they drink from this water.
That is true.
Victoria will take a couple of empty vials and begin filling them up. Does
Yeah, kind of leans over the water and looks at what you're doing.
Yeah.
What's that for?
Me and I think both me and Tokas can take a look at this from
Wave.
different looking at it in different ways. I guess I'm a herbalist. He knows more about alchemy and that kind of stuff. If there's anything bad in the water, we might be able to figure that out. Amber, as I am very close to the water, does it? Wait, what's the air quality and down here? Like, does it smell like this water is very stale, or still, whatever you want to call? Well, it can't be still because it's a flowing river, but you get what I mean.
Give me a sniffer check.
Was the word you're looking for?
Smell.
One sniffer check,
A
please.
sniffer check, very well. That would be. Oh well, no tracking, no. Bippity boppity. Would that just literally be observation then, or?
No.
Alright. I shall observe. I have observed very poorly, and I would like to re-roll that with my fate point.
Very well.
I am fated, and thus I shall re-roll. That is a lot better. That is a dirty 20.
Very good. Give me a moment. You bring the vial up to your nose. You use the proper techniques for sniffing things that you are not sure what to do with. Where are you, my little thing?
I'll be back.
While the water has somewhat of a freshness to it, perhaps one that you might associate with like with plants, with algae and whatnot. There's also an undertone of something else that you barely manage to get a whiff of. I need to just pull out the correct thing for that. The sort of brightness that you smell is actually not just algae. It has this very like profane effect upon you, Vittorio, because you can almost taste this sort of like metallicness on your tongue for a moment, and then it's gone.
That's not metallic. Would I? Is there a fitting check I can make to figure out what one of the reasons for such a like, well, quote unquote taste to be? I know that like there could be stuff like if you have more copper or zinc and that kind of stuff in the water, but
That's how these guys go to the Bronze Age. They're taking the copper out of the water.
They literally drink it and then they spit it out into a cup.
just to spit it out.
I was
Yeah.
just thinking that actually.
Honestly, that could actually work.
But yeah, I don't know if
Cost of industrialization.
Stop.
if there's a fitting check that Vittorio could make to try and maybe figure out what a cause could be.
A cause for
Like what could normally be behind such a metallic taste.
What?
suggest something to me. Like to tell me about the angle that you're trying to take
Yeah.
here, because you know you could take any
Medicine.
kind
Of
of
course.
check.
No.
Or nature.
We don't have medicine or nature.
Damn.
Damn.
What about those?
I think that a no, not that, not that. I mean, yeah, maybe intelligence first aid? Question mark. Alternatively, could go down the geology path, but you know it might not actually be related to that at all. So
I mean, depending on what you choose, you're gonna get different results.
different results. This is fair.
Does
Sure.
my,
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, does my spit taste metallic?
Do you not have zero taste buds because your mouth is covered in acid?
Sorry, it does have taste buds. It's just like it's the left side of his
Ow.
mouth are burned off.
So how do you taste if your mouth is full of acid?
Well, I mean, I have taste buds left. It's just metallic.
I mean,
Like,
does
I just-
does your saliva taste like anything to you?
No, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, like saliva.
So anyway, no.
Damn, what's gonna mean? Loki.
Yeah, vote for me for worst DM 2023.
Okay, will do. Right. How about we make a little? Yeah, sure. Let's go with geology, I suppose.
because, yeah, as I said, we don't have nature. This would normally be very applicable here. All right, I have no bonus to this at all, so let's go. I lost the skill. There we go. Boom. That's a 3.
There could be a variety of minerals that give you kind of a metallic-y taste. Iron, copper, sometimes like even salt can be recognized as kind of tasting metallic-y. Maybe, you know, older city, there might be like metal in the water, but then, you know, like how long has it already been there, you know? And why did they only just start getting sick? You're not really getting any clear answers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something like geology generally considers things that have been here for a long time, you know, rocks don't just appear.
Watch.
So if we're talking from a purely like geological like standpoint, it would have to be something that was introduced later.
Fair enough. Yeah, he thinks. And he's like well, I can at least tell that the water has just the smallest bit of a metallic taste to it, you know. Well, I didn't drink it, but smelling it, could feel it on my tongue. Not really sure what the cause would be. I mean, if it's minerals in the water, or maybe there's some old city ruins full of metal somewhere. Yeah, I kind of looks around, and it seems like some of this has been built over other things, so. But, yeah, not sure. Maybe Tokus can figure out some more.
Maybe. I need a sample, but I think I can do it.
Well, then he'll, like, hand you 2 vials with freshly taken water. And I will keep 1 with me. But if there's not anything natural in that way, I mean, minerals or anything, because normally speaking, why the fuck would that make people sick like this? I guess maybe it was contaminated with actually no, I was thinking of what's it called? The thing that changed, that the very dangerous material that changed into ether.
You mean Ethereum?
Ethereum, yeah. I was thinking of Blackstone, but yeah, that's a good change, so never mind. He does not say that. He instead says, yeah, maybe it could be some kind of bad material upstream, and we'll have to check it out.
Maybe. Here's the deal. If this is some sort of poisoning or disease that has been spread, geological nature cannot be disregarded. The terrain will change slowly and people will not notice that they're getting sick. And then you have this situation. So there might have been some modification in the landscape at the source of this stream, perhaps. Or the most likely cause is of living nature. If someone went to check on the source of the water and did not come back, there's highly it's highly believable that there might be something there.
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of creatures that live in these kind of areas. Well, normally speaking, at least. I mean, back in the sewers in Stoya, we almost got drowned by that one tentacled thing.
That we did. I suppose the next step, if we are allowed to, would be to review a patient. Well, that is after we reach the source and find no issues with it. Perhaps if we understand the symptoms, then we can understand the cause.
Sounds like a good idea.
Right then. Take a look at Squeak. Do you know how far is, well, the place that your herbalist went to check?
I'm not sure. It's just they went upstream. Did not come back.
I suppose I should go upstream. Hopefully this is not a journey that will take numerous weeks.
Did they leave any notes or anything before they went, or they just took everything with them?
Well, Sinris did say that I could, that you could use their place. Maybe there's some stuff there.
Maybe there is. Maybe he began some sort of research and left it half finished. That would still help us.
Worth looking in.
Yeah. Sure, I can take you there. Just follow me. He like turns around and begins darting down the docks.
We begin to pitter patter, as if there was no tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, where the did he just move at the speed of light? Oh my god, there's Squeak.
Oh, Lawrence, this isn't what I wanted you to do. I did not want you to do that. Okay, whatever. Just walk like a normal person, Lawrence.
He
Thank you.
vibe checks through the wall. He just.
Someone else could like put a light on themselves. That would be great, because Lawrence is a difficult to move around.
I'll
I
steal
will.
Lawrence's lantern. Oh, more, oh!
Lawrence just put some notes on the thing. On the Stargazers chat, just keep that in mind.
Oh.
Squeak kind of like takes you guys past a little bit more of an open area. Where immediately the sound of like rat chitter can be heard. And all the rats kind of like turn and like look in your direction when they see you. There's a rat sitting on a little stool looking at you, Zarius.
I look at the rat.
You want to trade?
Well, what are you selling?
What are
He
you
kind of
buying?
like puts his little like paws on the on the thing.
Mm.
On the table.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like all of this.
Oh, that looks like a lot.
Yeah.
Cloths, I assume.
All drugs.
You need all of it there.
It's not just cloths, no.
Oh.
It is drugs. There you go.
Outwardly, it looks like a whole bunch of garbage. Can you roll me a T100?
Darius looks at the garbage. He makes like a, you know, that face when you're polite, but like.
Things you see is like a big blue bedroll.
Like my size or like its size?
It's definitely bigger than the rat for sure. This could be your size.
I think I have a bedroll. I look at where the fuck is a bedroll? Do I not own a bedroll? Oh, I do own a bedroll. Here you go. Found it. It's like,
Well, maybe this then. What is it? He like kind of pushes these 4 long rods in your direction. They roll across the wooden table. It looks like kind of like javelins. He says, "Yeah, you want to trade?"
I mean, this is not really anything I need. Do you have like a? I don't need javelins. I think.
Do you need
Tokus will slide in. He puts down 10 gold. How many javelins can I buy with these?
trade? He says with a question mark.
Harker
Oh.
interest.
Right. Suppose you don't really need money. I pull out a wheel of cheese. Actually, half of it because it was Ratigan's, so I really am not supposed to sell that away. What about this?
The rat on the other side of the table also turns in your direction. Trade? Trade?
Literally.
You want to
pulls-
trade?
You're gonna hear from like over here. Trade, trade, trade,
Bless them.
Trade?
trade.
What else do you got? I'd like to trade something, but what else do you got?
Oh, they're rats, Darius. What the fuck do you expect them to have?
I'm just curious. Zarius is just like standing very bewildered, just like looking.
One of them, the one that you were initially like busy with, Zarius, like has now shifted his focus onto Tokaz with the big wheel of cheese, and so has the other one. So one of them is holding up what looks to be like a mess kit, like cooking equipment, and the other one has like this little like leather pouch, and he like uses his little rat hands to like pull this leather string and unrolls it. It's like a set of thieves' tools, and it looks complete. And he says, "Trade."
Oh.
Ooh.
Bless them all.
I look at the one of the rats and say, "What would you like for the cooking tools?"
Make me an offer. Yes.
Sorry, looks.
What do you have to trade?
They have
One
social
thing he puts-
anxiety. You can't ask them.
One thing he puts on the table is just a bag. And in
He
the
looks
bag,
up expectantly at you.
in the bag are 1,000 tiny metal balls.
Just give him a cracker, bro. He'll be happy.
Just give him a cracker. Here you have Lawrence. No, but I put the ball berries. Like, I've got that. There's 1,000 in them, but you can have all
He
of
like moves up to the bag and like begins digging through it to inspect all the ball bearings inside.
them. Yeah. There's a
Where are
lot
you,
of them.
little?
I'll actually before I do that, Gabe, do you wish to interact with them?
Yeah, I mean, I'll put down a wheel of cheese. The guy was offering javelins, but I think now, I don't know which one of them, either the Thieves' Tools guy or the mess kit guy is offering me new stuff, but I'll take
The
that.
thieves' tool guy is like sitting in front of you now, Tokaz, because he saw your
Oh.
giant wheel of cheese and that you wanted to give a piece of that. He's like, cheese.
Bro, you're rich. You got a wheel of cheese, bro. Like, you can,
Yeah,
have,
they're like,
you can have everything they have.
How good are these Thieves' Tools? What's the condition here? What am I looking
Make
at?
me an appraisal check. He's done the
hell yeah.
same.
Oh, hell yeah. This is fine black claw cheese. I'll let you know. Deep under the mountains. Let's see.
That's matured right there.
Yeah. Appraisal. La, la, la. 19.
They're not the best thieves' tools, Tokaz. Like, there's some pieces that have evidently gone missing out of the set and have been like replaced by the rat with like other pieces that kind of look similar, maybe like a lesser quality. In reality, this would be like you could use these as thieves' tools, but they would give you like a -1.
Ah, would you look at that? Do I see in that Thieves' Tools some small implements that I could supply my Tinker's Tools kit with?
What are in thieves' tools again?
That's a great question. I have no idea. That's mainly why I asked.
It is bippity boppity. A small file, a set of lockpicks, a small mirror mounted on a metal handle, a set of narrow-bladed scissors, a pair of pliers, and yeah, that's about it.
Probably the pliers and the scissors.
How are those?
Yeah,
Those-
that'll work.
Okay. I will offer this man a third of my wheel of cheese.
He looks at your wheel of cheese. I want the whole wheel.
Well, you're not in the situation to bargain, little guy.
I look at him.
He holds the power.
The rat looks at you.
I don't think I can give you the whole wheel.
Why?
Well, you see, this wheel of cheese was 15 gold pieces from deep to the belly of Black Claw Mountain.
Which is actually a 15 gold piece wheel.
Yeah, I paid a fuck ton for this cheese because I wanted my rat to be happy. Made with the finest mushrooms, farmed by deep delving adventurers of the Black Delvers Conclave. It's a very famous and very tasty cheese. Now, these thieves' tools normally would be worth the price, but I see here, and I pointed out with a little tool of my Tinker's tools that I like on a holster for my hip, and here, I can see that there has been some repairs. This is not out of the factory work. So, let's say half the wheel, and I'll take it off your hands.
The rat looks at you, and you look at the rat.
The
Neither of you back down.
Yeah, it's a merchant off right
Why not half the set? He says, putting his little paw on the thief's tools to make a bargaining check against this rat.
I don't know if I can. I'm helping the rat. I'm giving inspiration to the rat.
Let's go. Actually,
You're so mean. Oh, I don't want to roll an acting check.
Oh my god.
You don't need to see that. Don't worry about it.
I'm serious. He has a bardic inspiration. I gave him a thumbs up.
He rolls a natural 1.
I already rolled, Dave. You're too late.
He rolls a natural 1.
You already rolled.
Nice try, SPB.
What do you mean?
You already rolled, Gabe.
Well, you gotta wait for me. I can't stop her from rolling. Like, you gotta wait.
Why? I already called for the check.
Yeah, but you gotta wait that I roll.
Oh, wait. There you go. That's for him. That's for the rat.
Alright.
We could just stand on it if you want to, Togas.
No, it's okay.
It's okay, you know.
I'll make him roll on that one. And
I love how
let's see how that goes.
I love how Togas is like, yeah, this wheel of cheese that probably cost me 2 gold versus a thieves' tools kit that is worth 50 gold pieces.
It costed me 15.
Let's go, rat!
Oh no!
Yeah, for +8.
So Zarius, the rat is willing to. What were you willing to trade again? Oh yeah, the ball bearings.
The ball bearings for the mess.
Yeah, he will give me this like little pop.
I mean, he literally gets 10 times his worth out of it if you look at gold per price. But I'm like,
yeah, that's true.
Honestly, I prefer to travel and not eat with my hands because apparently none of us have cutlery.
That's true. This is a very cute little mess kit, though. Like, it has like the little pot with the like foldable like handle. It's got like a little knife and fork inside. He gives it to you. The worst thing that's on it's like a little dent in the pot, but you could beat it out of it.
You know, I'll give.
So guys,
yeah,
the rat
a silver
like
piece as well.
So guys, this rat drives a hard bargain. He's like, well, how about half the set then?
He drives a hard bargain, then I hear my friend at the back singing and cheering on this rat.
You can do it, rat!
As I turn around...
The cold hard betrayal of a knife in your back.
The cold hard betrayal. I'll have to back down because I can't give him the whole wheel of cheese. But I will remember that, Tokus thinks, as he
Wait, you don't want to trade?
He said, sorry, but I have another friend that eats this wheel of cheese. I was willing to part with half, but all of it, I really can't do.
I look at Gabe. How much are you asking for half the wheel? Or half the wheel, a quarter of the wheel?
What?
Well, you're trading it, so how much for a quarter of it?
I'm not trading it to you. What?
Yeah, no,
Well,
I'm offering.
The rat runs away and then like comes back like a few moments later with like something in its mouth, and he like holds it up and he says, "Half the wheel, half. Let's trade."
Look at what he has. What is
He
he
has like he's like a very nice like leather collar.
I look at it.
I'm gonna look at the rat and just kind of like slightly slide him as like a platinum piece.
What the
fuck?
fuck?
Trade that.
Did this man
Trade
just
that.
say he's gonna give him a platinum piece to a rat?
Yes, I say trade that as I slide him there.
He like holds the leather collar out to you. Does ours trade?
Yeah, sure. I'll give him the thing and
He bites in the coin.
trade that.
He turns to you again, Tokas. We trade.
What does he have for me?
A platinum piece.
I blink.
You watch Zarius give this rat a platinum piece.
I blink. You know what? Here. I cut the cheese in half. I give him half the wheel of cheese. Just take it. It's a gift.
Boris looks very proud of himself as you do that.
The rat, like, you can see how its like little chest like expands and like deflates like at a quicker pace. No, those are the rules. We must trade.
Well, who set the rules around here?
The Rat King.
The nest.
The nest.
I guess I'll take it then. Togus takes the platinum piece, gives him half the cheese wheel.
The rat cannot lift a wheel of cheese.
Oh,
So he begins to like
down smaller pieces. It's okay.
he tries to like roll it.
Oh no, but it's uneven because it's
Yeah,
half.
it is. It's half, so it like falls on the side, and he has to like push it over, and then like push it back on its like half again, and try to push it forward. Yes, he says as he like slinks away with the wheel.
Damn.
You've never seen Zarius look more proud of himself than that.
Sorry, I should now have like a collar for like a medium-sized creature.
Leather collar, yeah. I've written
It's
in
quite
my
nice. It has
inventory.
little like copper studs on the.
Oh, it looks very cool.
You bought a choker from a rat. Interesting.
What the hell?
We should put it on, Zarius. Don't suit you.
No, surprisingly enough, I think Zara's already wearing some form of choker, based on what it looks like.
These rats will continually try to sell you guys stuff as long as you're on this market.
Yeah,
That's okay. This market was a perfect opportunity for me to write down another grudge. Zarius, whenever you're gonna play at the theater, you better watch your back.
Oh no!
Because I'm gonna ruin your career now.
Natural one in the performance. Oh.
No, I just have to like the moment Amber asks, I need to roll before Amber even asks. So I'm like, yeah, there it is.
I don't know about
Too
that.
late game.
Damn, you know, when you have a divination wizard in the party and he like on purpose fucks over other party members, and then he gets upset when someone has a little bit of fun with him. Oh,
I don't know what you mean. I'm just having a little fun with you.
Oh yeah.
Also, Ferris, what you mentioned, that is actually why I did it. I remember how many times Tokus has fucked you over.
Yeah,
Oh, I mean, it was once. I think you're
No.
over-exaggerating
You
a
also
bit.
did it in the bee eating contest. I remember. No, it was either
Oh,
the
you mean-
cake or the bee eating where you also
I
made him roll
supported
bad.
you in the bee eating.
Yeah, me,
contest.
but Ferris, you rolled and fucked up with Ferris.
No, I can't do that. I can only buff one person at a time.
Cross.
Nah, I'll remember this. I'll remember this.
Yeah, it's okay. I remember the previous aggression.
Yeah, no, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amber, can I roll a D100?
Okay.
Okay. 90.
Okay. One of the rats comes up to you. He's got enormous ears for his tiny little head, and he holds up a little bag to you. Trade.
the bag look like?
Like a tiny little pouch.
Tiny little pouch. Okay. I will. I will take out 5 caltrops.
But
little spiky balls. Hold them in my hand. I was like, what about this?
we trade. He holds up the bag with 2 hands.
All right. I will put down the caltrops like on his little table and accept
Gives you
the
the-
bag.
Caltrops.
He gives it to you. He takes the caltrops.
Meanwhile, I open the bag. It has 20 caltrops in it.
Human cantrips, much better.
Yeah, I will indeed check what is in this bag.
Nothing. It's an empty bag.
Okay.
Get
Can you roll?
bamboozled.
Here are we 6d4.
It was like, can
64.
you roll? Then the idea of the empty bag hit her, and she was like, damn, that would have been better.
64. How many explosions will happen?
It has
How many beans in this bag of beans?
It has 15 very shiny buttons from like different, probably articles of clothing in it, in like different colors.
Loki
Very
does.
pretty.
Yeah, that's nice. From different articles of clothing.
Yes.
What do the rats do with the caltrops?
You see that he's in the distance trying to trade it for something else.
Yeah. Man, this little bartering place.
Yeah, like you could see. Yeah, actually, you guys will have like vision now. Like over in the corner, there's a bunch of rats who are trying to like make offers on like this one rat. You don't really know what they're saying because they're not speaking like your language. But the one that's on the table is holding like another creature in its like hands. It's like a slightly bigger rat. This is like nearly giant rat size. And he's holding like a small sized creature like in its paws, like in front of it, and the other rats are like bidding on it.
Interesting. Very interesting. The
They do
economy
slave
of
trading
rats.
as well. Noted.
Well, they seem to have an interesting little society going.
Do you think they'll have a telescope for me? Rats, do you have a telescope anywhere? You know, lucky thing, you know? Magnifying glass.
I don't know if you have the glass blowing proficiency to do so here.
No, yeah, it makes perfect sense. We only just met a hamster that was plowing away at some smithing, but yeah. Blowing glass is too far of a reach.
Well, I suppose you have a point. I guess it doesn't hurt asking, though I'm not sure they want to make telescopes underground.
Well, I don't see why they would want to have caltrops either, but, you know, they have those as well.
Well, because we gave it to them?
Well, maybe someone else gave them a telescope.
Or
Or a looking glass.
Well,
Oh, yeah, right.
doesn't hurt to ask. I look at Vincent and I look at rats.
And in return, I'll give you this exquisite piece. And I'll pull out the Zanzibar's golden piece
Oh my god!
from my sleeve.
Yeah,
You're a
let's go.
horrible person.
Oh, yeah.
You are horrible.
I look at Vincent.
Oh, yeah.
It is truly, they say, one of a kind.
Yeah, and like, you know, almost disappears.
Oh, how that? Oh, man.
Vincent, you're in luck. There's one rat who has a telescope.
Whoa!
Ow.
Wow!
It is on the
The rat has a
website.
telescope.
However, what does it look like, Amber? Don't feed me. There is a telescope. Tell me the truth.
Well, I mean, the telescope is very nice looking. It's even engraved on like the sides with these like swirly patterns and like a little like star.
That is very
The
nice.
glass isn't broken?
Well, now, you didn't say that.
Hey man, that's still, that's like
I'll take it, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'll take it.
It is missing like a crucial part, you know.
The
Right,
rest of the telescope.
Buying the lenses is probably cheaper than the full telescope, okay?
Oh, I don't know
No,
about that.
no, it's not. It's the most expensive part of the telescope.
But it is still cheaper.
No.
Buying an individual part
well.
must surely be cheaper than buying the full thing. That would make no logical sense.
I guess. Yeah, it's cheaper than buying the full thing. Yeah.
Exactly. And it didn't come from rats. Who knows what background this has?
You sure about
Correct. The rat like kind of rolls the telescope around.
I show him the Zanzibar's piece. I even do a trick and pull it from his ear.
Damn, you're still gonna try and scam him. Ugh.
Oh, this feels so bad. We know that coin, don't we?
Who
knows?
If you don't, shame on you.
This rat does not want to trade for money.
Yes! Rat, let's go!
You got fucked.
I have been defeated.
We trade.
Sure. What about some dust that makes you fly?
What?
Would you want to be a flying rat? I'll show him the pouch of my pixie dust. This dust can make you fly.
I'm not gonna give
You'd be the
anything
only
else of
rat
this
here
man.
flying.
Make me a bargaining check.
Oh, baby. You know me and my bargaining.
Oh.
Oh, gamer.
Okay.
Oh, I'll take the telescope and I'll give him the pixie dust.
Next time he's gonna throw his fucking armor.
All yours, buddy.
The rat takes a pixie dust and he rolls over the telescope in your direction.
I shall pick it up.
It is not in like the worst condition, but yeah, it doesn't have any lenses in it. It's just the casing. Maybe someone else took the lenses out and sold them.
I use it, look at the others. Guys, something tells me it's not magnifying much.
I barely hold in the laugh.
To operate?
Well,
is it a fully?
Yeah. What? Is it like the?
Is it like a full-on telescope, like big telescope? Is it like a spyglass? Like what are we looking at?
It's like larger than a spyglass for sure. Oh, now that you mentioned it, it also doesn't have the tripod.
So it's the size of a telescope, but it doesn't have the tripod to put it on.
Yeah, it doesn't have a tripod.
It's essentially a club. What you've bought is a club that is hollow.
But it's the size of full-on tripoded telescope without the support, essentially. Wonderful. I'll strap it to my back like I do with the same leather belts that I do with my halberd.
5 minutes.
Forgive my mistake. It's a great club that's hollow.
I will strap it with the same leathers that I strap my halberd. There we go.
Well,
all sorted.
I guess I can fix it up when I have some time. And regards to the lenses, we'll have to purchase them separately.
Well, I can only imagine that buying the lenses is cheaper than buying the full thing.
Usually, depends on the material. The chassis takes quite a bit, of copper, brass.
I don't know, man. Have you ever heard of a magnifying glass? That thing's expense is the glass.
Yeah, but it's still going to be slightly cheaper, right? I have taken a piece away.
Well, you have traded something a lot more valuable than a bunch of copper, but who am I to judge?
Well, I mean, we didn't want my fancy golden piece.
No, but you know what? No, I'm not going to say it. Let's get a move on, right? We got people to cure, to heal, treat.
Yes, looking for notes.
Yeah, let's go. Sorry, Squeak. We kind of were entranced by your very cool community.
It's okay.
So, I have to ask, like, how old are you?
What?
Like, how old are you?
Suppose counting in the way that you do above the ground. 1 year and a few months.
That just looks sad. This guy was just born when his adventure began.
What
And
did the telescope
how old do you become?
11 days.
1 year and a few months.
No.
So he's like,
2 years.
well, hopefully I'm going to live many, many years, and I will find the bond that I've been looking for. But otherwise, I don't know, a few years.
That's
The
okay,
bond?
Squeak.
Like-
You'll
like-
find all the bonds you want.
What do you mean the bond? Like with another rat?
No.
Awakened rat?
Oh yeah, I suppose you're not from around there, so this is a little awkward.
I don't know what a bond is.
Well, it is possible for. Well, I guess he uses the word people, but you like know that's not really the word he's looking for. But in the imperial norm, is kind of like we're speaking a lot here, but like imperial norm is actually very limited language, I would say, because it's mostly intended to do trade. It's not really it's not really yes, let's have a nice conversing, thing. So a lot of people who are like bilingual or even trilingual or more than that often just struggle to find like the right word that they would use in their own language.
Yeah.
And that's something that you guys probably run into more than once as well. And he says, well, I guess people like me, we can form a kind of connection with I suppose people like you.
Like a familiar.
I don't know if that's really the word I would use. And like he seems to like struggle to find the right word though. And he says, but when you do that, it's for life. And then I don't know, we have the ability to live longer, like as long as you do, really.
I look at this rat. I'm like, oh, I so want to pick him up each time. Like Mark is afraid I'll step on him. Like, Vincent? Crap, we lost Vincent.
Oh, he's getting mugged.
Vincent!
Yeah, by the rats.
This is my favorite ability that the rats have.
Invade
space.
Wait, hold on. What is it? Let me
Whoa, that is very, very invading.
Very invasive strategies from the rats over there.
Did you need something from me?
Well, no, but we're
you're just continuing on. I didn't kind of want to leave you behind at the market.
Ah, don't worry.
Just like Laura. No, I'm kidding.
Well, this is where this is where Ryrat worked, but he kind of like reaches up because these desks are much shorter. These are small creature size desks. He like kind of swipes his paw across it. It's got a bit of dust on it. He's not been here in a while.
Was he also from the nest or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He looks at Tokas. Well, I think you're gonna have to do all the translating then of the notes.
He like cracks his head a little bit, his neck a little bit. Yeah, that's going to take a while.
Well, that's if we find any notes, I suppose. But yeah.
Mushrooms. Hey, there's more of these mushrooms. And a big one.
Squeak kind of sits down on the desk.
You want to help search, Squeak?
Oh, well, of course, yeah, I don't know what we're looking for.
Any evidence of what was his name?
Ryrat.
Any evidence of what Ryrat was thinking, why he went to the north, and maybe if he knew why the stuff was poisoned, or at least why he went up the river to search for whatever was there.
Basically, if there's any notes around or anything of that sort.
Of course, yeah,
Nice.
Squeak will help you guys, but he does not mechanically have those skills.
That's okay.
Actually, he does have observation. He does not have. I wonder why he has that. He does not have forensics.
Is it? Can he get to places easily? Because he's not as small as we're thinking. Like he's small, right? Or is he tiny?
He's small.
He's
think.
like.
Or right in
Wait.
between.
Give me a second here.
Because he's a lot
Because if
bigger.
he's small, he's Tokus' size.
Yeah, but he's not like a giant rat. He's
Yeah.
somewhere between like normal rat and giant rat. He's quite plump, like a big fat like New York sewer rat, you know. Like you don't. That's how I
Just
just
kinda
keep calling him.
I'll just kind of lift him on stuff, so that's easier for him. Just like, as I'm gonna look around. Let's go.
I'll start searching around these parts, these documents, and the country here.
I'll search
Alright.
here.
You guys can make your various checks. I'm gonna quickly. You can roll, and then we're gonna have like a short 5-minute break.
Yeah.
Me to
Real quick.
go to the toilet.
Tokus, you can do it.
I don't take that, thank you. You can keep it yourself.
Too bad. You cannot. I don't need your consent.
I'm not willing. Go away.
Well,
Uh,
that's too
I
bad.
don't need. You don't need to be willing. You can. You cannot stop this.
That's
You
Barb's
can decide
for you.
not to use it.
Yeah,
I
that-
am not
That
inspired.
you can. That you can. But you have gotten it.
Don't care. Waste it. That's even better.
Damn. So petty.
Yeah, I'm a rock gnome. What do you think I am?
No, well, no, I meant Gabe.
Oh, well, this is a character, you know, it has to be.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I can't do something that my character wouldn't do.
Oh, yeah.
So what would it be to find like anything here?
I assume
Torture.
Yeah, of course. No, I assume either forensics or observation. Those
I
are
do not
two
have
that
this spell
stand
prepared
out.
yet, so I can only have this one.
And logically, for me, it does not matter.
Spell list
Well, that's
isn't
fair.
that bad.
So I guess I'll just use forensics.
I shall observe. Bippity
I
boppity.
will do this.
Okay, I guess that's my second nat 20 today.
Let's go!
That's nice. Hey yo, extended spell, Ram's portion.
Extend the arm. And then we investigate.
Nice.
That's still okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Now, the question is, did Amber already leave?
Yeah,
she did.
I think so indeed. Okay, then what we will do, we'll take a little break, and we'll be back in like, 5-10 minutes. And so we do this. I suggest that everyone in chat hydrate, because hydrating is important. We'll be
Don't
back.
hydrate.
Don't hydrate. Hydrate. Excellent. We'll be back shortly.
Ship must anchor the sky is on our foes. Come so close to eternity. Our shields are ready, the guns are watching the downfall of humanity. All the species are gone. Breathe. The silence of the sea. She has her memory. I am the king of war. Ship must anchor the sky is on our foes. Come so close to eternity. gods are watching the downfall of humanity. All the species are gone. I hear the echoes of victory in field won before time, when battle draws so near. You will feel the same in war. Below is the battle, below one before, and the memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below one before, memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below and before. The memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below and before. The memory stays ever so bitter. I hear the echoes of victory in field won before time, when battle draws so near. You will feel the same in war. Below is the battle, below and before. The memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below and before. The memory stays ever so bitter. below and before. The memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below and before. The memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below and before. The memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below and before. The memory stays ever so bitter. For the sky is on our foes, come so close to eternity. Our shields are ready, the guns are watching the downfall of humanity. All the species are gone. sang for the sky is on our foes. Come so close to eternity, our shields are ready, the gods are watching the downfall of humanity. All this is gone. I hear the echoes of victory in field won before time, when battle draws so near. You will feel the same in war. Below is the battle, below one before, and the memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below one before, memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below and before. The memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below and before. The memory stays ever so bitter. I hear the echoes of victory in field won before time, when battle draws so near. You will feel the same in war. Below is the battle, below and before. The memory stays ever so bitter. Below is the battle, below and before. The memory stays ever so bitter.
Hello, we are back. It took a little longer than anticipated.
We have arrived once
Sick
more.
proclivities. Hi, welcome back. So, where were we? Extended spell, I see you.
Yeah, he's casting spells in front of Squeak 503.
Squeak's like,
Yeah.
huh?
Squeak's like, damn.
Huh?
Ha! I didn't tell you my job description because I'm part of the Inquisition.
I'm a mage hunter.
I'm a mage hunter. This is my obsidian shackles. I don't know where I kept them, but they are now on you, Tokaz.
Squeak 503 is a bag of holding that's been awakened.
That checks out. Checks out.
It does, in fact, check out. Are you all looking for the same thing?
I mean, I made a check to see if I found any notes indicating where you went to, something like that. But it's a 7, so I'm 100% just staring at this wall, be like, "Whoa, that's a cool, interesting thing." Swipe.
Swipe. Nice mortar and pestle. Mine. What about you, Vittorio?
Yeah, I am primarily looking for anything that would seem to be notes. I obviously can't read them, so.
What about Tokas? The scabier?
Looking for notes about if he has.
Okay, so everybody is looking for notes.
I mean,
okay,
that is fine. No, I'm just confirming it that everybody is in fact looking for the same thing. I mean, you and Vittorio will find the notes. There's a whole bunch of like stacks of papers to go through, as well as a couple of like pocket-sized journals that have been used to scribble things down on. Some of these journals are almost indecipherable even to Tokaz because they use almost like a spell script-like way of noting down things, like jot down like quick thoughts and equations, things that they need to add up, lists to go shopping or collecting, you know. It is quite the task to figure the whole thing out, piece all the things together. But eventually you do come across something that looks like logs, at least, listing numerous numerous rat names with numbers, as well as what appears to be like symptoms. This is a treatment manual that spans back quite a while, but you know, going back like much further than when this started, you know, it's like it's almost like your resident doctor, you know, treating patients who come in for all things from little sore spots to literally like scabies. You know, I'm losing my fur, please help. Just put this cream on it for 6 days and you'll be fine, probably. But you do eventually reach the point in his logs where he begins to mention these signs of lethargy. Is it lethargy or lethargy? No, it's lethargy.
I think so. Lethargy and lethargic.
Lethargic, yes. Where patients describe quite a sudden onset of swimming vision, like seeing doubles, or like walking into objects because they feel so disoriented, followed rapidly by the lethargy, sometimes like vomiting, which is something that, I mean, humans can vomit, right? But like a lot of animals just don't vomit. Some animals are even completely incapable of vomiting in the first place. They simply do not have the reflex to do so. But vomiting is described here. No blood. But with those big old checks, I will give it to you. There are notes describing very strange, how would I call this? Nodules or nodes, like appearing around the nose and mouth. Almost like scabs, but like very crusty, very hard. salt-like or like stone-like in matter, in like not in matter. In shape and consistency. Yeah. Those cases often end in death.
Very nice.
Is there some check to be made to sort of recognize these symptoms?
Diagnosis.
Diagnosis number 15.
Number 15.
Right, let's go.
Yeah, I can sadly not assist, but that is probably not necessary.
Yeah, you still have the bardic inspiration.
No, I don't.
A note is floating around Tokus's head. He bats it away every time.
Fireball.
I literally refuse to be inspired. You are not my ally.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I don't need allies. I don't need consent to inspire you.
It's such a
non-consensual
You use
inspiration.
your bonus action on your turn to choose one creature other than yourself within 60 feet who can hear you. Just break your ears, bitch. That's the only way.
No, yeah, keep singing. Don't worry. Use your inspirations.
Keep singing. Keep singing, Bard. Do it.
Dance,
Do it,
dance,
right
little
there.
silly creature.
Oh no.
He's cruel.
Cruel.
Anyway, Tokas, these do sound like the symptoms of like a poisoning to you. Though the like crusty substance has you a little stumped. I mean, mucus can become crusty, but not like to the point where it's almost like salt-like crystals or something.
Mm-hmm. Are you asking me to use a different check?
No, I'm telling you that you're not quite sure of what to make of that. It's not something that you've seen. Ow!
What did you do?
I stabbed myself with a needle on accident.
Why do you have a needle in your hands? Put it down.
I'm actually, it wasn't like I'm sewing my bag up because I broke it when I was at work.
Put down the needle while you're talking.
Don't worry, guys. I got you.
Can I make a what is it called? Maybe a thaumatology check then, if this is something not naturally occurring.
No, I don't think it would help you. Like, I gave you the information that I can reasonably give you with
I know, but you often say you get different results.
I know, but you chose this check. Because yes.
Okay.
Am I allowed to make a lower monstrosities check to see if there is any information I might know of, well, as the lore name implies, monstrosities that might have some kind of, poison or secrete something that would instill a similar effect.
Could I do the same about elementals?
Sure.
I don't think it's elementals, but we might as well cover our bases.
I mean, yeah, this is definitely. Oh my god!
He's really
Paul, you could bardically inspire
outperforming
yourself.
I'm an expert in elementals. Did you know?
Yeah.
I'm somewhat of an expert myself.
I mean, considering your nat 1 is a 9, then yeah, a little bit.
I mean, Zarius, you know that there are elementals that can change, someone's form by coming into contact with them.
Mercury elemental.
Oh no!
Stop! No!
Oh, what's that? It looks so shiny. Ah!
That's enough for me. It's an elemental. I trust him.
Amber, please put down the need.
I look as
I'm getting really
there are definitely
distressed.
elementals. There's definitely elementals that could poison the water. Don't ask me which ones, but definitely there are ones that could.
Also, Gabe, I was not trying to discourage you from making other. I'm just saying, like, I genuinely give you all the information that I think your character could reasonably have access to, at some point you're gonna have to do like a different type of research, you know, that is outside of what is already in your brain.
That's okay.
Alright. Very good. Vittorio, there are creatures that have types of venom that could, to some degree change, you know, the way you are. I mean, you know the basilisk. You guys had contact with one not long ago. They do have a venom that, you know, paralyzes people. But like lethargy and like a weird crusty substance.
Yeah, and it's there. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's not unreasonable to think that they're. Yeah.
Could be some a little dead. It could also be a dead creature that's upstream. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I'm thinking that it's the cause of a hazardous environment.
Yeah.
Residue of something, creature or otherwise. I don't think it's intentional, but.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, Victoria looks at TaleChasers that has been translating and then thinking about what's it called? Basically, the information he got from the diagnosis check, and he's like, yeah, I mean, off the top of my head, I mean, there's things like, you know, like basilisks. You know, if it's a full-grown one, maybe even if it's dead or something, could be leaking out some of the venom, but I don't think only one of them would really be enough to cause this much issue. Well, I suppose you won't know until we actually check it out.
Could be a poison elemental.
Poison
elemental.
From the infamous element of poison.
You know, the elemental of oozes. It has a swamp. What is it called?
TBH. A poison elemental definitely is from the element of surprise. You never see that coming.
It's a swamp
they
of
never
oblivion.
saw it coming.
That's what it is. The para-elemental plane of oozes. Of ooze.
Of course.
But yeah, let's check it out. You want to come with, Squeak?
Well, I suppose I'm committed now.
You're part of the gang. That is true.
I am on the investigation.
Nah, you're a part of the Stargazers now, Squeak.
Just want you to know that if he dies, it's because of you, Zaris. You put him in harm's way.
What the fuck? Look at him like... It's his choice!
No, you basically forced him. You asked him to come along. He is your responsibility, Zaris.
He's a person! What do you mean he's my responsibility? He's not a child! You're being really racist, Vincent!
No, you're jumping to conclusions. He is a rat that is significantly weaker than you, and you are asking him to come with us. Therefore, you are his protector and you're responsible for him. Stop jumping to conclusions.
I can take care of myself. Also, you should stop talking about me like I'm not even here.
That is true, Squeak. I apologize. I'm sorry.
I accept your apologies. I shall have you know I'm highly trained in my craft. I just can't tell you what it is.
That's really not very convenient, Squeak.
Yeah,
Why?
unless your craft is instantly killing things that are a danger to you, then I don't know if I care.
He looks up at you, Vincent. He says, well, I'd better watch out if I was you then.
I lean over to him. I lean over to Squeak and say, don't worry, that's not Vincent's trade either.
Good.
Zarius' main trade is dying and getting his friends to revive him, but, you know, here we are.
Well, I'm not the only one that has died.
Well, don't look at me. I haven't touched death once.
Zarius will grin and is like, okay, that goes too far. No, never mind.
Well...
Vittorio died once.
Yeah, but he's built like a brick shithouse, so...
He's like, what do you mean? I didn't fucking die.
Okay, he was in a near-death situation.
Yes, I was trying to hold off a big, scary fucking thing so people could get away, and then everyone decided that I shouldn't do that, and you guys stayed, and then somehow we got it down, and you and me got our fucking asses kicked.
Yeah, don't be mad at me. I was there with you keeping it back.
Yeah, but the point was that you guys should get... Look, we've had this conversation many times already. Can we just...
Vittorio.
We 100% have had this conversation many times.
I imagine it's in the campfire, and then everyone's just relaxing, and suddenly you hear just Vittorio say, "Remember that time you guys didn't run when I told you to?" And everyone's like, "Yes, Vittorio."
Drop it already.
Oh, dude.
I think technically everyone but Lawrence has already in our party has died but once, right? Vincent throughout the entirety of the campaign that have been here, so
Yeah.
you're not fully part of that yet.
This is this is correct. We people have died and burnt fate.
I was almost part of the burn your fate twice gang.
This is true.
But yeah, let's go, Squeak. Okay,
Alright, let's go.
your skills. Can you fight? Yes or no?
I would prefer not to.
Okay.
Oh,
then
that means you can.
Then jump in my backpack.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
not
fully
now, but
convinced
once
that
we're
this
fighting.
rat can like cast mad fucking spells and kill people.
Power word kill.
I am now convinced.
Let's go.
Hey man, there's nothing stopping an awakened rat from becoming a wizard, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Literally.
After this rat says,
A really trashy save. A very trashy save DC. But
Yeah,
it's okay.
but you know.
You don't need a save DC for power word kill though.
What do you mean, Amber? At the point you're level 17, you have a 20 int. You get 5 stat point increases.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but this rat isn't a player, sadly. You know, it's
Yeah, he doesn't use the variant rule for anything. He doesn't get day size.
After his
Just a
response to
rat.
not wanting to come across strangers, I'd rather not. Yeah, this guy fucks. He definitely fucking.
It's okay. His job is either a spy or an assassin. It's one of the two.
His savagery is
Why not
like
both?
plus
Yeah, well-
25.
Oof, damn.
I'll
No,
assist him.
he's a little savage, this man.
But let's go
Anyway.
to the north.
To the north, you guys.
I don't think we have
Go.
to move, right?
No, you don't have to move. Don't worry about it.
I'll make.
Don't
sure.
worry about it for now.
Depending on how long of a walk it will be and how the stream, how long it is, I will endeavor to take like more samples from further upstream as well, and be sure to label them so that Tokas has more samples to look at properly with his kit later on.
I love this for us, but that's not what I was looking for.
Yo. Me looking into the meme recap thread. Congratulations, you are being inspired. Please do not resist. Good stuff.
Feel old.
Yeah, daily.
Yeah,
You should feel old.
Meme recap started over a year and 3 months ago.
Yeah, nice.
As you do. No, this is not what I want.
to session 27.
Yeah.
What a time that was.
Damn, yeah, I forgot that Vincent actually consumes hats.
Yeah.
That is me. It's my job to wear all of the hats. It's actually my main goal as a character. My overall overarching goal is to wear every hat.
True.
To become the Mad Hatter.
Mad.
We're all mad here.
Zarius crushing a shrimp. Yeah, damn, that was harsh.
War crimes and Stargazers have committed. I sleep. Sorry, it's crushing shrimp.
Real shit.
I'm awake. This is some real shit, guys. Alright. Can you roll me a d12?
Who?
Anyone.
Not me. I don't want to fuck over the party.
So.
Bye-bye. Almost straight down the middle.
I love how I don't have context for some of these memes anymore.
That's the best part, Mark.
Alright.
This is still one of my favorites.
First stretch of your journey up north is quiet. You seem to be moving away from the regular buildings and are instead just moving along the underground river now, with only natural rock, a faint hint of algae to accompany you. A little while into your walk, you hear a splash in the water. Vittorio turns around.
Yeah, he doesn't gasp, but he turns around. Look.
You catch like a glimpse of these reptilian eyes. But they slip beneath the water quietly.
There's definitely something in the water, but I don't know if that's part of the ecosystem normally. Saw some eyes.
I don't know if it's a plan to just start swinging at every other thing that isn't a rat.
Oh, I suppose that's one way.
You should probably figure out what it is before we start killing everything.
He like looks at you and then he just nods and says,
Yes.
Yes. No, I don't think we should just start killing anything that moves. But I do pull out my scythe.
Would you like to keep moving?
Sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really. We just heard a little sound. I am keeping extra aware now. And Zarius is extremely bothered that he's like squinting every time. He's like, "Is this how you guys see all the time?"
Yeah.
I don't know why you say that. You've been seeing like that for a while.
No, not that long.
You have.
It's been like
a couple of like a week, maybe.
Yeah, it's still fairly fresh.
Yeah.
Roll me a d12.
I'll roll the d12. 1d12. Look at this. 4. What do I see or not see? And Lawrence's guiding light.
Thank you, Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Where would we be without you? It's not what I want, it's not what I want, it's this one. No. Yes, I want this one, and I want that.
I want this. I want that.
Most assuredly.
Oh no. The math rocks. They're being thrown around.
They're being rolled.
Yeah, don't worry about the rolling. It's definitely not dangerous.
Oh. So the question is, can I tame it?
She went to the poison slime.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, the same thing.
To the Lethal Company slime.
I was about to say.
Goodbye, Zarius, forever.
Okay. Well, you don't have to worry about taming it because it's not a dangerous thing. A few minutes later, you come across a place where someone has built like a series of bridges from one end of the river to the other.
Cyrus already starts hyperventilating.
No one seems to be present, though.
Victoria's like, I suppose this is as good a place as any for me to see if I can find any tracks of recent movement, but I mean, it's rock, so it's gonna be a bit hard.
Must be really heavy if it's gonna leave tracks.
Dirt and smaller pebbles, that kind of stuff. If it's been disturbed, but yeah, I'm just saying, I don't think I'm gonna find much. But
yeah, no.
I'll try and have a look.
Togus, I don't know if you can't test the water while we wait.
No.
Okay.
Blink.
Yeah.
Lucas, can you pull out your pH kit?
Instead, I'll spend 10 minutes ritual casting identify.
Sure.
I will. Yeah, I'll spend this time trying to find tracks. But yes, I'm not expecting much. But I figure, it's a good place since there's some bridges here as well.
Mm-hmm. What are you identifying, Tokas?
Marvin's gift.
Alright.
Wait, is that even to double check? Where is my bloodhound? I don't think. Actually, that is the 26. If it even matters.
Very good.
Unfortunately, it does not.
Yeah.
It is literally just a rock here. There's no tracks of anyone.
Yeah. You're gonna see
Through
Vittoria.
here very recently.
Yeah, you're gonna see Vittoria during this time. He's literally just gone around and he squats down every now and again and looks really, really closely at the ground, and then he brushes a couple of pebbles to the side, and is like, and goes and does the same in another place. Checks the bridge
but that
as
big
well.
sniff, I do smell the sort of fresh smell again in the air. Sort of brightness.
Oh.
A bright smell. Just for a brief moment, though.
Did it feel like it came, further upstream?
It's quite possible, yeah.
Okay. I will, I will mention that the people, not finding any tracks, but that's what I figured. I did catch a whiff of kind of a fresh smell. I smelled it before, really briefly as well, when I was taking samples, but kind of there for a second and then gone.
Well, so that means we just... I look at the... Did you say ridges or bridges?
Bridges?
They are bridges.
Bridges.
I mean, they're not they're not great bridges, it's literally three quite close together, wooden plank contraptions.
I look and almost cry and just so that means we go that way.
Yeah, want to continue upstream.
Would probably be too much to ask if someone could just, never mind.
I don't think I can throw you that far, Sarius.
No, yeah. I'll go first.
Careful, Zarius. I saw something moving in the water.
Zarius looks at you, it's yeah, that's fine. He kind of looks at you. That's not what I'm worried about. It's the water that I'm afraid of.
You do not understand, I don't care.
Who said that? What?
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 Damn, his patron is back. She.
But I'm like, I'll go first. You know, if it can hold me, it can hold everyone.
You,
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
good luck.
What?
I said good,
Good
luck.
luck. So ominous when Toka says good luck.
You just.
So,
Good luck.
It is very ominous when the divination wizard
Sits
says
back
good
You
luck.
need it.
on the invisible chair.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Sarius will very carefully spread out his weight as he moves over the bridge. Like, he will very slowly move.
Meanwhile, Victoria's taking out his grappling.
All the side of the fireball explodes. The other side of the bridge. Me no.
What?
Silly thing.
That'd be really silly, right?
I check on my how many sorcery points I've left.
Did you mention what the bridge looked like? Did it look fine? Was it stone, wood?
No, it's not.
It's
very
made out of
good.
like wooden planks.
Yeah.
Probably moistened wooden planks, which is.
Is the river particularly deep or quick?
It's quick. It is so dark here. The water is literally pitch black. Like
It's not a problem.
gouging at depth is.
Yeah, because Zarius can literally walk at the bottom of it, and he can breathe the river. So it's like.
What was the
Zarius can breathe underwater, no diff.
what was the distance like from one side of the bridge to the other, or from one side of land to the other side of the river?
At least 20 feet.
Oh,
At least maybe more. Eyeballing it, you wouldn't know.
But yeah, Amber. I'm
Yeah,
going.
no.
Could be 40, could be 60, could be 20. Not sure.
It could be 140. Who knows? But it's at least 20 at least.
Might pole
So
jump it, you know. You know how the guys like stab a pole into the water and then
Yeah,
like jump over that way.
like you mean the only national sport that we as Dutch people have? Yeah, I know.
Fjordjeppen!
So
Really
ironic
happen.
that you pole jump in water, but then you're taking the land away from it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, you're literally.
We step on
destroying all the
water.
Yeah, exactly. Just water is my tool, my servant.
Water is our bitch.
Yeah, pretty much.
So as you waddle over to the other side in a nerve-wracking display.
That took so much courage.
It did. You could have just stayed on the other side as well, but this is fine.
Oh, I thought you had to crawl.
Yes, like you needed to crawl.
Well, speaking of, is there anything interesting on this side?
I mean, the river keeps going in one direction, but there is an offshoot, like a narrow tunnel
Like that leads in or out?
away from the water.
Oh, so there's just no water. There's just a tunnel.
Yeah, it's kind of like a T crossing, you know.
No.
But now it's become a like an intersection because of the bridge.
I look at Squeak, who I think is with me because I said backpack.
Yeah.
What do you think, Squeak?
About what?
Well, we've got a cool intersection here, and it always leads to something good. I'm sure. Okay, that's not true. That's not
Does
true,
it?
but I really hope so. Or we can keep following the water, and that means I kind of crossed the bridge for nothing. Zarius looks at the rats.
Well, I don't want you to feel like you have to do things for nothing, but I thought we were going with the water.
Yeah.
Tell him Squeak.
Zarius nods.
I don't mean to disappoint you.
Hey guys, I'm coming back.
I mean, we can always just stay on this side, you know, like...
Well, no, if something attacks, we'd be fucked this week. Do not.
Oh.
We stay together, that's important.
Yeah, of course he says,
system.
getting further into the backpack, of course.
I told you about the ticking system. It's very good.
The tapping system.
The tapping system.
Sure, you can tell me about the tapping system.
He says as he's crawling slowly over back over the bridge.
Are you afraid of wooden bridges?
No, I'm afraid of deep water.
Oh.
I cannot swim.
Can I poke the water with my halberd to see how far it like goes down?
It's deeper than your halberd.
Damn, halberd gone.
Top 10 ways to lose your ancestral weapon. It went down a river.
I put it into the river, and the river did not let go.
You go back to the town. You see a rat waving a magic halberd, going.
So anyway, the river elemental grabs your.
Oh no.
What do you mean? How big is it? What did I say? The entire river.
I think you misspoke. I think
It's like I'm tired of people
poison
drinking me.
Stop! I'd like to poke my helmet into the water. Okay, make an attack roll. Wait, what do you mean by that?
wait. 23. So that doesn't hit. Wait, I missed the water? That's right. The river bends around your halberd.
Guys?
Huh.
Okay. Let's go on. And don't talk about the fact that I crossed a bridge for nothing.
Can we have like a fucking magnet elemental though? You try to whack it with your weapon and it literally bends away so you can't fucking hit it if you have metal weapons.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I know that you rolled a crit, but you just don't hit it.
You hit yourself.
Oh man. Reminds me of that time, I think it was Gabe who wanted to make a... Was it Gabe?
I think it was me, the guy that copied the EC of the attack roll he got.
No, someone wanted to make a non-Newtonian fluid elemental or ooze or something.
Oh, me.
Someone wanted to do that and I was like, well, I don't know about that.
It's a great idea, honestly.
It was like you had to roll low to hit it, and if you rolled high, you just just didn't hit it. It was a really weird system. Anyway, Azarius crawls back after his adventure, deciding not to go into the suspicious tunnel that just happened to be here next to this bridge.
Right, yeah. That makes us think that we need to go there. I see what you're doing there, Amber.
And make you just doubt your every decision that you make. How will you ever know if it's the right one?
Well,
going to the left and figuring out that that's the wrong one, and then we'll go back and go to the right.
Yeah,
Very good.
Yeah, because we can continue, upstream, and we can have some sniff us, and if we don't sniff anything, then we probably went the wrong way.
Yeah, let's just go on a little bit.
Sat on the ground with my pearl.
Well, I mean, I assume that tutorial tracking took almost
5 seconds. Sorry.
I mean, it doesn't take a huge amount of time to just figure out that this is fucking rock.
No, fair enough.
But yeah, you can wait a little bit for Tokas to finish doing his thing.
Also, keep in mind, Azarius moving over this bridge was slow as fuck.
I took the 10 minutes just to go across. It's like, Azarius, it's 25 feet. Yeah.
1 feet per round.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, let's go then.
No, I need a moment.
Yeah. Imagine when Vincent has his completed telescope. Oh, it's gonna be great.
Like all finished pieces of Exodia. That's like how you win our new card game. Shell of the Forbidden Telescope. Lens of the Forbidden Telescope. Tripod of the Forbidden Telescope.
Oh no, I can hear a water elemental. I mean river elemental.
Oh shit.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, what the fuck's moving?
Tokas.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, I did not say that you could stop playing this ambient track. Please come back. There we go. As you identify this spyglass, tracing the sigils along its outside, its strange lenses, Even like the leather handle at the end of it. Not much information comes to you in the shape of what it's supposed to do. You don't sense anything that was inherently magically like induced into this object like a magic item would be, but there's still something that connects it to magic through this almost fragmented lens, almost like a kaleidoscope. Images flash past. A throng of bodies, people milling about in streets of wooden buildings, sandy shores. A volcano on an island against a golden sunset. And pouring out of the top is not billowing black smoke, but rather smoke that rises up in every color of the rainbow and then blends in with the sky, which too is a myriad of colors dotted with stars. And those stars spiral downwards and crash into the oceans below, which too are seas of starlight. Biting winds corroding away deserted islands. Gothic citadels glowering down on dark waters. Creatures gliding beneath the waves. The skeletons of untold people and ships resting beneath them. This is what you see.
I have no clue what I just saw.
You're welcome.
Also, I have no clue what this is, but... Oh yeah,
Hogarth's just wanting to know if this is the correct path. Bro, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
There's nothing to worry about, right?
Facts.
So, party, what do you want to do?
Mm,
I guess we keep going up the river.
Yeah, we haven't found
Follow
the
the
source yet.
river.
yeah. Also, Amber, did you have that written down?
No.
Yeah.
It's okay. Thankfully, we record all of this.
Yep.
Party. The tunnel in which you find yourself sometimes narrows and other times it broadens again. Always there is the rush of water. It slows down at times and then speeds up again as it goes up and down in slight inclinations. It's slight inclines, that's it. But things gradually get more and more quiet. Ahead of you, there is light, or reflection, perhaps, from Lawrence's lantern. More and more algae cling to the surface of not just the walls, but also the ground upon which you stand. A dark greenish blue. speckled. With these little droplets, almost like dew upon grass. Illuminating it like a sky of stars. Roots twist and turn through the rock wall, from the ceiling and across the ground. It's almost like you're approaching some sort of jungle deep beneath the earth.
Fuck.
Isn't allergic to jungles.
Nope, just simply surprised that there's a jungle underneath the city.
Yeah.
For him, that's not an everyday occurrence. Don't know about you, homie.
No, I agree. Whereas, like, well, I wasn't expecting to find that.
I look at you as like, reminds me of home a little, but no.
How the hell is there a jungle underneath the city? I mean, I've heard of, you know, things being deep underground, but I didn't think we were that deep.
I mean, I don't think it wouldn't be the weirdest thing we've seen underground. Entire ecosystems can form down here. Doesn't even need to be that deep. I mean, look at the Spider Queen den in Novostoya, with the otigs and the other things. Sure, it was a sewer, but
Well, yeah, suppose that's fair.
Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions here, but I feel like maybe we found the thing that we're looking for.
yeah.
Oh, quite possibly. We should take some samples and I suppose continue on. And yeah, Victoria will. Actually, before I take any samples, Amber, can I make a intelligence herbalism check on this algae, because you said it's like basically everywhere, like on the ground, on the cavern walls, and
Yeah, sure.
just all around. No, okay.
So
Herbalism.
now, part of me wonders what kind of creature would be defending this place. An oasis in the middle of the underground can't be uninhabited.
Oh, I imagine something lives in it.
Well, yeah. Question's what?
We're about to find out.
Okay, my foundry did not like that. I need to reload my foundry. That's unfortunate.
Is this jungle-like environment thick, or can you, like, just at eyes view begin to see through vines and bushes, or is it so thick that it interrupts the perception?
Where you guys are standing, there's only the, like, you know, few inches of like algae-like substance on the ground. But the further you get, you can also see the roots, almost like tendrils, sort of like grass-like substance, maybe like 30 feet in. And it gets like thicker and thicker as you go.
Well, it seems like we know where to go at least. Did you know this was here, Squeak?
I've never seen this.
I'm gonna keep my halberd out from here on off.
Scythe out, buckler out.
Victoria, with the 16, you've most certainly heard of like bioluminescent algae. They exist in Morensia. They do a lot of research there into you know ocean and water biology, marine biology and stuff. never seen this though.
Yeah, I definitely have.
Like you don't know if this is a species of algae. You've never seen it before, or even heard of it.
Yeah, with that in mind, I will try and carefully collect some samples. I'll probably do actually take like one of the previous vials of water and put some like a sample there, and then I will probably put some samples like between cloth. I will have, you know, one or two that's wet and one or two that is basically can dry.
Sure.
I'm gonna
You may
look
do
at.
so.
I'm gonna look at inventory and say, doesn't look like any of this is poisonous, does it?
Well, looks can be. Ah, yeah. Just because it doesn't look like it could still be poisonous, but yeah. I mean, I don't really think this might be it. It might be something further
This might
ahead.
I think this might be the start.
Yeah. So we should try and go on ahead a bit carefully.
I slowly start tapping my scythe down on the floor every couple of inches as I walk.
Yeah, you want to move forward?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
Can
Sorry.
we-
Oh,
I was gonna say, can we have a listen for any kind of movement nearby?
Sure.
Okay.
yeah, let's see. Observation!
Bibbity bobbity.
Bam! Oh, 18. Pretty good.
You just hear the soft dripping of water all around you. And the slow stream of water that crawls past. Clinking of your own scythe against stone. The sniffing of a rat in your backpack.
Go for it. Be careful. Hear anything? It's getting more green and green as we go. Comfortable.
It's more like bluish.
Oh, it's getting more blue, which makes me even more uncomfortable.
Alright, party, you go.
We go. Oh, we go.
We going.
Where are we going?
Onto that carpet.
Wait, what do you mean with that?
To the carpet, more DM.
Oh,
Ah.
yeah. It would make a bit of sense that algae is the reason as well, because I mean, there's plenty of like algae bloom that I can just kill off a bunch of fish.
It's true.
You pad through the thick carpet of plants, past the tendrils and roots. You can see them quite clearly now, hanging from the ceiling, these long vines with their almost, yeah, I would just say luminescent like tips, but the tips are more like dribbling the luminescent stuff, which then drops onto the ground and makes it look like a carpet of stars on the ground.
Ah.
further you walk, the thicker that carpet becomes, and the thicker the plant life grows in its density.
As we're walking, I will very awkwardly, because Squeak is in Sarius's backpack, so I'll be talking to his backpack. But hey, I'll be like, Squeak, do you, based on how we've been moving up, like north, do you know what's like up above in the city? About this far out?
Like the Whalefin district? Yeah, I think that's about where we should be. Though none of this was ever here, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I suppose we'll see if it has anything to do with what's topside or not.
Which district did you say, Ember?
The Whalefin.
Oh no, she privately rolls them dice.
Whoa. As you're pushing through the thicket, Zarias, one of these tendrils like flops in your face.
I pull it off.
It sticks to you.
Oh no, I've heard this story before. I try to pull it.
Sure, go ahead.
I'm strong. Which skill check would this be? It doesn't particularly matter because I assume it's with strength, and I'm not proficient in anything with strength. So 3. Azarius is like, I try to pull it off.
You try to pull it off, you like yank on it as it like flops in your face, scattering some of that like almost like a fine mist of this effervescent stuff all over you. It leaves you feeling let's see. No, that's not what I'm looking for at all. No, that's not it either. Okay. No, it doesn't make you feel any particular kind of way. But you try to like pull the tendril off, and the tendril instead does not let itself get pulled off. In fact, it only like serves to like further like stick it to you.
Guys,
What's going on?
It's stuck.
What do you mean it's stuck?
Whatever the fuck this is, it's stuck. It's on his face.
All right. Just, calm down. I'll try and get it off.
There's some weird liquid that sprayed in my face.
Vittorio, as you move to like go and help Zari, you too feel like a tug on your back.
On my back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I...
Like someone is like grabbing you by like your shirt.
I see.
At this point.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would like to stop and look up in the ceiling, but yeah.
Dodge, but I think it's too late to ask for that.
At this point, we're going to roll initiative.
Damn.
No, I refuse. You can't make me.
You don't have to roll initiative. You can just stand there as the starry dew devours you while you're still alive.
Actually,
Nice.
I was about to say, initiative is a skill check. You can refuse to roll skill checks, but you automatically fail.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I don't refuse.
Do you have a map for this, or do we just use here on the nest?
Don't worry, we can roll the actual initiative next session, and then I will have a little map for it as well.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much for hosting, Amber.
It has picture.
Oh, it does.
Picture.
Yeah. Wait.
Soleil. Oh wait, what?
Please post it in Foundry as well.
Well, I'll do my best.
Yeah, it is going to slay you, my guy.
The madness of a man who's gonna die.
You know what a lovely chatter just said is correct. He could 100% jump off the edge instead of rolling initiative. You know, I agree that is a choice.
This is a choice that you can make, in fact.
Very wise idea. Brandon, you heard him. Go.
It wouldn't be the first time I jump off a ledge.
This is true.
It worked for you last time.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, fair, but
here you go.
But Brandon, if I jump off a ledge, there's like a rope around my neck, so I'd rather not try.
Damn.
Wait, is this revenge for all the lumpy?
Oh, these things look cool.
What the hell? Oh, that's actually.
I mean, if we do die to this, at least it looks fucking beautiful whilst we die.
Yeah, it looks gorgeous, but...
What was it again that made this entire thing on the floor?
What?
This.
What was it again that created this effect on the floor?
This thing, I think.
Yeah, it's like
this plant?
The algae.
The plant. You think it's an algae.
Well,
the tendrils kind of drip like that white. You know, on the tips, the tendrils drip that onto the ground.
I think might be what is poisoning people.
The glowing things are what makes these like starry sparkles.
Yeah,
it's
the
basically
glowy
the fucking
droplets.
saliva residue that we're standing on, essentially.
So we're standing on a floor covered in saliva.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Or perhaps.
Maybe, perhaps, potentially, basically. Okay, that's
basically.
Well, I mean, it's kind of
what it looks like.
Yeah, hit me with it.
Oh no. Go silent.
Also, how big are these things? Because if it's the size of like a walnut, I'm okay. If it's the size of Zari's, that's a bit of a problem.
What?
The actual pods. He's wondering if they're like the size of like an apple or if they're the size of like a person.
Yeah, because they look like clams, right? And I'm like, clam, what is it gonna do? Like suck on your finger or something? But if the chicken swallows
clams?
the head whole.
It means the little pods.
It means the pods.
That the.
Yeah, I don't think the tentacles are the creature.
I mean.
Right.
I mean, for all we know, this entire location is the creature, you know. But hey,
that's great. No, that's great.
For all we know, this is all just a massive genius loci that's just like fucking chilling here.
I'm telling you that these little like droplets shimmer like liquid starlight.
Which is very concerning.
So it's ethereal.
We should knock one of these out.
Just
We
says-
should knock one of these things out and make it our mascot.
Oh, I have an idea. Multiple ideas. Many ideas.
Just don't blow us all up within them, please.
La la la. la.
Tokus is going to milk this, I'm sure. That's what his goal. He's going to milk.
He's
these
literally milking it.
You're the only creature in this world that would think nastiest things like this.
No.
Nasty
What do you
things.
mean?
Yeah.
Milking something that has poison is not like gross.
Why are you assuming that they have poison? What are you doing?
They have a liquid that
That's
they
very
drink,
assuming.
which I think is the thing that poisons these rats.
I mean, if
I don't
it's
think the rats showed any Ethereum symptoms.
Yeah, no, they just died.
I mean, if it gets like diluted into the water supply, you know, and it's not pure Ethereum, maybe. I don't know.
We so far we've found lethargy and crusts on the nose and mouth.
Yeah.
Crystalline crusties.
Well, you never used the term crystalline until now.
Yeah, you never
Amber. I'll
used
have you
I
know.
did.
Like,
You
No,
can
no,
go
no.
back. You can go back
Yeah,
into
sure,
the
I
fucking
will.
stream
I will.
and look at they are crusty, hard like salt crystals.
No, like
no.
salt.
Like
You did not
salt,
use the word-
indeed.
What the fuck is salt but a crystal? What are you fucking
I don't
forehead?
know, they're salt rocks. That's not a crystal. What are you
That's also
talking
a rock. That's no difference.
about? What?
There
A
was
crystal is like a rock.
there was a key omission of the word crystal. I'll have
It
you
was.
know.
Yeah.
What are you saying? That I would purposefully twist the word just a tiny fragment so you wouldn't immediately figure out what it was?
Correct.
Yeah, if only I
No,
didn't have
because
players who
now
pay
you're
so much
trying to
fucking
cover
attention.
for your mishap.
What mishap? I didn't make a mishap. I know exactly what I was
Yeah.
doing.
No, of course. No,
No.
you don't, because you were literally saying the opposite. You were saying that you never
Yeah.
did.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Thank you all for being here. I can't wait to fight you next session.
Yeah, which will not be next Friday, but the one after that.
Yeah.
We will be here tomorrow for those that want to check in tomorrow as well.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
Mark is
And-
hosting Calamica.
And we will, if I think in 2 weeks is when you see Amber as a DM again in the city below, because that's then, right?
I do that sometimes.
Yeah, it's gonna be City Below on Thursday in 2 weeks, and then Stargazers again, or well,
And then
Arkhona.
Stargazers. And you have three.
Correct.
I have 3 sessions in a row with us.
Ayo.
And always plug join the Discord if you'd like to. That's linked
This is-
down below.
no.
And even if you wouldn't like to.
Yeah, even if you wouldn't like to, you know, you can
You-
just go there.
You can hang out with us as well,
I'm pretty
and
cool.
and other cool people that are part of our community.
Not as cool as me, but like.
That's fair.
No,
That's very fair.
no.
If someone was gonna deny it, this kind of makes me feel bad. Never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah, that's why we all didn't deny it,
That's
of
why we
course.
all agree with it.
Yeah.
Correct.
But yeah.
But yeah, be sure to check. Be sure to check in tomorrow. Everyone is cooler than you. Well, that's also a little bit mean.
That's wrong.
But no, thanks everyone for having been here with us for
Yeah.
this lovely session by our host Amber,
Yeah, and
Thank you.
thank you
the champion.
to our players as always as well for playing, and for our viewers and chatters for being here, especially the new people that popped in as well earlier and now. It's always nice seeing new faces.
Yeah, we'd love to keep
Yes.
seeing y'all.
Yeah.
Yes.
But with that, we shall bid you adieu. Have a good night or morning or afternoon or whatever time zone you're in. Bye bye.
Bye bye.